DQ. Look.
Dumping my swisher guts on my high school diploma. Knowing I'm highly educated from my aroma. Don't know where it's coming from, but I know it's marijuana. And you can smell the leaves in the room.
Check. Look, I got a new weed strand, come from New Zealand. It's a new weed brand from my new weed man. Connected to the growers, I'm a true weed fan. I'm a true weed stan. Green thumb and green hands. Jammin' Lee Village, I'm a cool geek, man. I got a smooth freak who chillin' for a cool week, man. Running through them papers like a Newsweek stand. Cause all my cushions fuckier than Juneteenth bands. I'm selling 3.5s to 3.
Yeah. DQ. Check. Have you ever had a dream in the daytime? Had the same dream since the playground. If you made it come true, cause you stay down. Nigga, have you ever really thought about the limelight? In the room full of stars, you shine bright. I make the right move when the time right. Alright. Nigga, have you ever had a dream during the daytime? Had the same dream since the playground. If you made it come true, cause you stay down. Nigga, have you ever really thought about the limelight? In the room full of stars when you shine bright. I'ma make the right move when the time right. Calculated every step, so I can't stand a hater out here hating on me. Niggas out here making moves. See, I hand out the type of shit they wait.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Peace to y'all. Man, I guess it's been a short 24-something hours. Peace to you, Sadiq. Peace to you, brother. And I appreciate it. That's what I do on most people's panels. I don't have time, believe it or not. I don't have peace to you, Cuban, Smalls in the building. I don't have time really to watch everybody's shows like that. So a lot of times I will come in, just say peace to the chat, leave a like, and if I'm not subscribed, I will subscribe, and then just move on. You know, catch it on the replay if I can. So I appreciate that, Sadiq. That's exactly what I do. That's literally. Peace. Let me put this up. Peace. Peace got to dip out. I just want to show some love in the chat and help the algorithm. Yep. It's enough money for everybody. It's enough attention for everybody. It's enough views for everybody. Trail in the building. What up, G? Links in the chat if y'all want to come up. It's kind of like a freestyle show. We're going to have a conversation about some of the content that we've done. Matter of fact, this is actually a celebration to an extent. You know, I like to celebrate all wins and then put my head down and go back to work. First 100 view video. And actually, I think it's at like 125. I know that's going to sound crazy to other people who get all kinds of views and million views and stuff like that. But to crack the ceiling of 100 views, I'm very appreciative of something like that. You know, once again, big shout out to Shawn P, the Mossy Warrior Clan, Kofi Pasai, Same Tree, Different Branch Publishing. Shout out to y'all. It was a very interesting interview. We're going to talk about it for a little bit. I guess it stirred up some rocks in the ponds or lakes or whatever, but you know, that's to be expected. Hits in the building, links in the chat. Y'all more than welcome to come in. And what I would always say to people too, you know, don't ever make it. We will allow anybody to come up, especially if we know you. But if we don't know you, we won't let you come up. And you know, you got to verify yourself. And then too, because people get porn bombs and all kind of weird stuff.
It's a crazy world out here.
Yeah, it's a crazy world, and I ain't interested in seeing genitalia or having that a part of our program. But other than that, I mean, I don't know why y'all watch. I appreciate that y'all watch. This particular show is making the brand. We're gonna go into building up our Discord. We're gonna do it live, let y'all see it. It's kind of like a fishbowl show. You get to see us work live rather than us just sitting in the voice chat and talking. I think a lot of that stuff is just wasted content anyway. And then you'll see us clip up Shawn's show, Shawn P's interview, talk about the interview. Shout out to shout out to the Pseudo Killers. They had I didn't get it. I didn't get a chance to watch the whole thing. I watched about 30 minutes, right? And oh, Gullah, what up? What up, Gullah Griot TV? I didn't get a chance to watch the whole show. I watched about 40 minutes of it and then some this morning. Actually salute to them. They're the first people that's ever clipped our content, right? Would you say? I saw Shawn was live, right? And he showed something pure black in the building. No, that's peace. I see where Shawn showed where how people who clipped his videos and stuff. So I'd like to see, you know, now I can see like somebody clipped our video, but shouts to them, bro. That they clipped the video, got what they needed, used it, you know, for repurposing and stuff.
I think Shawn clipped the video first. I think Shawn clipped the video first. I'm not sure.
Okay,
you know, it's hard to keep score sometimes, but I think it was Shawn.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter. Either way, thank you. Yeah, either way, thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. When we first started this, I never think about that kind of stuff though. You know, people will clip the videos and take the content and use it and kind of give a different perspective on it, right? So I'm appreciative of stuff like that. I always encourage engagement. I just don't encourage contention. You know, I don't encourage contention. I know it's going to happen, but I don't encourage contention. But like I tell people all the time, even Trimedia may be the United Nations, but the United Nations has troops too. So I don't mind playing with that. What is Gullah Griot TV? That's not Gullah, is it? Is that Gullah? Like Pseudo Killer Gullah? Gullah Griot TV, hit the link if you introduce yourself. Apparently you got like a platform similar to maybe what we're trying to do. Maybe we can collaborate on something. But peace to you for watching us. I appreciate it. Hits in the building. What's going on, G?
What's up, man? All good. In the title, you have updating and clipping Shawn P interview. Clipping is another word for repurposing. So just like I'm here to learn, I'm also here to share information that I get. So clipping is just another word for repurposing content for more promotion, not necessarily hit pieces or anything negative. I know people put a negative connotation on it as a recent, but that's not what the actual term is for. The actual term is to help people repurpose their content and reach bigger audiences, and have a further reach. What's up, Gullah?
Peace to y'all, brothers, man. Peace to y'all. Thank y'all for having me on. Shout out to the platform. Respect what y'all doing. Great job, man.
No, I appreciate you. And it's funny. I've talked to you in chats. I've talked to you in chats before. I think I like in different comments on chats. There's a Gullah in the Pseudo Killers, and until just this moment, I never knew that wasn't Gullah. So this is good. This is good information. I thought Gullah
for sure
had some kind of platform. So tell us about your platform, brother.
Oh yeah. So first and foremost, I'm Gullah Griot TV. Shout out to everybody. I am familiar with the brother you're talking about though, the Pseudo Killer. I think he's from St. Louis or something. I am Gullah Geechee Official Tissue. Gullah Griot TV is the platform. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Thank you. Yeah, right there. That's my platform right there. And as you see, I'm a griot. Griot is a West African historian, pretty much, And so I implement that with the Gullah Geechee culture, which is a African rooted culture, right here over here in North America and everything. I do tours. My grandfather's little sister, which is my great auntie, my auntie Debbie, in 1968, she wrote her thesis on the Gullah family structure way back then in Ohio State University. So I remember the last show y'all talking about some of
Whoa,
y'all from oh
whoa,
hey, oh eight, yeah.
whoa.
Yep.
The Ohio State University in the building.
Yep.
Oh, wait,
So
baby.
yeah,
Oh,
Deborah Dozier. Her it's free online, whatnot. But
yes, sir.
yeah,
OH all day long.
yeah.
Anybody who knows me, that's the crib. If anytime I hear it, I will stop it and correct it. That is the Ohio State University. That is my where I graduated from. I am
Okay.
yeah, I was born. That's Ohio. That's my home state. So yeah, I will always just take a second. They did a lot for me. They did a lot for my family. But yeah, go ahead, brother. Keep cooking.
Yeah. So if you don't mind, whoever got the controls, if you just peruse through the I think it's the live section. I give tours on maritime. Like you know how Shawn's the Abo killer, right? So the main reason for me making YouTube content was to correct the misinformation, So I think like 3-4 years ago, my very first video was beating up this talking point as far as black people are the original Irish people or whatever. I think that was my first video. But yeah, I got tours of maritime museums, the Gullah Geechee Museum in my hometown in Georgetown as well. But yeah, just a plethora of stuff, man. I got people from Florida, whatnot. I have expert. I go over his information. Anthony Dixon. I got a interview scheduled for him coming up as well too.
Here we go.
This
one.
I got an offer for you.
Talk to me.
How live? How often are you live? Like,
just depends.
What's your schedule like this week?
This week I'm actually free. I'm at school currently getting my cybersecurity degree or whatnot. But this week is week 1 for the terms and everything.
You gotta pause one more time.
Talk to me. What's happening?
I gotta introduce you to Hits.
Please do.
Yeah, Hits is the third part founder of Tri-Media Innovations. Me, DQ, and Hits. We have a president, Logic. He'll be here shortly. And Hits, that's exactly what he does. His nickname is AI, and that's what he does.
They made that up.
His nickname, we made that up. Yes, that's true. I met him in the Pseudo Killers, and then we got together, formed a company. And cybersecurity, that's his thing. That's all he talks about. He just taught me about Surfshark, and I just got the VPN just now. So
yes, sir.
Hold on. I'm actually in my 3rd year for my bachelor, so I'm not there yet.
Okay.
So I'm definitely in the process, but
you security plus yet?
No, I'm school and work.
I feel you. School, work, and then your own self studying too. Like, look, I got
is paying for the school, so I get to take my time. It's a little later in my life than I had liked to, but tech is something I always been into since a teenager. So
man, look, the black tech world. I'm so glad I found it, bro. Oh my God, it is lit. I love the black tech world. Absolutely.
That's what's up, bro. That's definitely what's up. But go ahead and tell us more about your channel. Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. Let me just get this out the way while I surf. What is your schedule like? Well, no, Father's Day is this weekend, so let's do it a little earlier. What's the best day in the evening you're available this week?
Friday, Thursday, and Friday.
How about Friday? Because I don't know if you checked it out, but we do an interview series.
Okay.
I'd like to interview you for our channel.
Absolutely. I thank you for the opportunity. I appreciate that.
So there it is, Hits. We was trying to figure it out.
I have one more question because being in cybersecurity,
put your email in the back.
He knows that you have to observe the scene. First of all, his mic and his headset sound good. His background is blurred, so he understands his technology. What else do you do in like entertainment or tech? Like, do you do music? Do you do video editing? Do you do any of that?
Yeah.
Like, what else you do?
Video editing is my newest hobby. Video editing. I'm into like AI and quote unquote deep learning. You know what I'm talking about with deep learning. But yeah, already. So I'm into that. I'm knee deep in that right now. So I'm loving that for real.
That's what's up. I'm gonna have a good interview though.
So Hits, what's your schedule like Friday evening?
Well, some of us have a radio show to record. No, I'm joking. Some of us DJ and do a radio show for their group. No, no, I'm around. I'll be around. You know
Okay,
what's
so
funny? You know what's funny?
would you
Father's
mind
Day is
doing
this
the interview?
weekend. No, my wife already let me know. Hey, Friday when I get off work, because she's almost done with school. She's a school bus driver. She's like, I'm going to the casino, so she just let me know early. Like, I'm like, why you telling me it's Monday? Just to let you know, I ain't gonna be. Go ahead, do what you do. Oh, okay, so I'll be around. I'm free. What's
All
up,
right,
Shawn?
so this what we're gonna do, Shawn in the building. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you the link. I'm gonna invite you to the Discord. Get to know the brothers. Come on in. Put your email in the back chat. And let's say Friday. What's a good time for you?
Shoot, man. You want to do 6, 7? 7 is fine. That's
All right, so let's do 7 o'clock Friday, and and then we'll do some prep before. Join the Discord. We'll talk about it, and then uh, the beauty is the person who did our first interview is in the building. That came to rave reviews. The link's in the chat, Shawn. You want to come in, and then you'll be the second interview. So I think that'll be fire. One of the I have a mantra in business, uh, and I'm not cybersecurity. I'm pure business and politics. And one of the things that I believe is the people at the bottom compete, the people at the top collaborate. So if we can get together, do some things, come together on some content, I'd love to hear about it. I've heard of I think Sosa is in South Carolina. I think Gullah, I think he's in South. I want to say he's in South Carolina, and they talked a little bit about Gullah Geechee, but I'd love to, after the interview, after we get to know each other, present you, on our platform. I'd love for you to do a presentation on it, bro, because
absolutely.
these are things that I'm interested in. I am a novice. I'm not a novice to education, but I'm a novice to, quote unquote, the community. So I'd love to interview you, brother.
I
Love to.
appreciate that, man. Absolutely. Shout out to the brother Shawn, the whole Mousy Warrior clan.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely, man, for sure. Hey, I feel you. I feel what y'all doing. I respect what y'all doing. I love what y'all doing. It's all about each one teach one,
Yep.
networking. One hand
Mm-hmm.
wash the other, both wash the face. You feel me? Absolutely.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, we don't you know, like we said during Shawn's interview, and I don't want people to miss this. A lot of times the message gets lost in the mess. And a lot of times when you're trying to all of these brothers that are doing these shows on these channels, they're trying to educate or at least have somebody in the crowd, I would assume, leave with something. But a lot of times the personal stuff gets stained within the message, and you can kind of see it. If you pay attention, you could tell, like, yeah, you're trying to teach me something, but you're trying to disrespect somebody else, or you're trying to get back, and then they're gonna make a video. It's like gangbang. It's like intellectual gangbanging to a point. They're just doing drill consciousness. They're just drilling on each other, and I think a lot of times if you drill it all the way back, you don't even know how it started, some of the gang stuff. And that's why when we brought Shawn on, I respected somebody that within the pandemic, with all the wild stuff that was going on, whether you agree with what he was saying in his book or what he was saying on his shows, he took time to educate people that aren't so educated on the topic that they could just help somebody. Quick story, Gullah, then we let you go.
Mhm.
DQ, we did a show on the Dr. Fauci hearings, and DQ Hampton, shouts to you, DQ. He'll be here shortly. Logic will be here shortly. And one of the things that he told me, and that's what intrigued me about Shawn and his book was, DQ said I wasn't really all that educated about SARS-2 or COVID-19. I wasn't even the pandemic. I just knew it was happening and I was moving correctly. And then for Shawn to put out a book that could educate people, to move in the right direction, kind of understand what's going on amidst all the madness. I think a lot of times people are not, and they're not anachronistic. What they do is they go back and they forget how crazy it was when your town first shut down. I was in New York. The world shut down, but we shut
Mhm.
down before everyone else. And I had no idea what's going on. Peace to Hawaii. I love that. He's out. The audio is out in Hawaii. I always thought that's fly. But yeah, so I would never knock somebody. I don't look for perfection. I kind of pay attention to people's intent. If a person's intent is to mislead you, then that's what they're doing. But if a person's intent is not to mislead you and they're genuinely trying to help, especially if they're a black person, black man, black woman, I'm gonna get behind it. So, I don't know. That's just my little two cents on it. But I will see you Friday, 7:30. I'm gonna email you. The link to the Discord is in the chat. Join the Discord. We'll have a voice chat and put together a nice interview. And you'll be our second interview. And you know
I
how we do.
appreciate that. Can I add
No,
one more thing before I get up
no,
out
no.
of
You
here? I
can
can go
add
too much
whatever
too
you
long.
want. Hold on 1 second.
Appreciate
Hold
that.
on 1 second. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it the right way. Give me 1 second. Hold on 1 second. 1 second.
He about to break something. He about to break something.
I am
Watch.
about to break something. Watch.
I got faith in them. Oh
Now
shit! What's up?
go.
Put me on the big screen. What's up,
There you
everybody?
go. There
But
you go. Summer
well, with
Jam
that being
Screen.
said, not for nothing. Going back to Sean's book, man. I had a person real close to me, 2019, 2020, right at the beginning of the pandemic, and they had children and whatnot, and she was actually on the fence between anti-vax, vax. She had kids involved. One of the kids had Down syndrome, and that was a whole different talking point as far as the vaccine and whatnot. And not for nothing, that information from Shawn, Unc, and Dr. Ma'at, and Brother Sar too, even the whole debate, and then the supporting information with just live streams and everything, really like opened her eyes to get some real accurate information. I know pseudo job to potentially affect her children's life. You feel me? So just real quick, shout out to that for real, for real. So yeah, big up Shawn. I don't think I told him that before either though. Word up. So yeah.
Man, wow. I'm gonna clip that up. Clip something positive and put and put that out. So join the Discord, brother. We'll send you email and we'll come together on a flyer if you can. Somebody put our email in the back chat and give us a picture that you want to use. If not, we'll post something off and I'll find you on Facebook or Instagram, your other things. So real quick, promote your stuff.
Gullah
Promote what
Grill
you got.
TV YouTube, Gullah Grill TV on Instagram and TikTok as well. Again, I am from Georgetown, South Carolina. Official tissue, Queen Quit stamp, approved, certified, verified. Absolutely, go a long line of Gullah Geechee history and lineage and whatnot, plus the information as well. So everything's accurate. Not trying to mislead nobody, no, like just trying to share my culture with everybody that's interested and whatnot. And you'll be surprised how many Africanisms that aren't just Gullah Geechee that are spread out throughout the Black America and the diaspora as well. You know what I mean? So I'm here to build bridges. So I'm gonna give you a connection between Gullah Geechee, Ohio, for example, like my auntie going to school there or whatnot, and then there's some more support evidence that we'll get into when we chop it up on Friday as well. So yeah, I'm all about start where you stand, each one teach one, and yeah, man, all about this educating the youth and each other, upliftments, protecting the queens, supporting the brothers, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that is what it is with me.
And
And
we
thank
got
y'all for having me.
no, I appreciate you. Got another South Carolina in the house. Y'all can link up in the chat. He says, "Hold up, South Cac in the house. Me too, 843." So that's audio. He's out in Hawaii. He's stunting on us a little bit. So
That's
it
what's up.
is what it is. But
I ain't
thank
gonna
you.
hold you looking at his picture. Yeah, he definitely from the low country. That's a fact. He definitely from the low country. Yeah, he probably my cousin or something, man. For sure. What's happening, Bo? Yeah. So
Dope,
yeah,
dope,
thank
dope.
y'all.
Y'all link up in the chat. I appreciate you, brother. You have a good one.
Thank you, you too, man.
Yes, sir. Ah, man. Ain't nobody gonna put you on the big screen. I'm trying to fix it.
Why you all in my business like that?
Hey,
That
man.
ain't fair.
Hey. That's
I
just
wasn't.
how it happened.
I
The
wasn't
Summer
prepared with
Jam
the big
screen.
screen.
The
I
Summer
wasn't
Jam
ready.
screen went back to the star, bro.
I wasn't ready,
It
man.
just it went from me, you, and DQ, and it said you the star. That's all that happened. You just gray like
Caught
a bad day,
caught
like
me
a good
lacking.
day.
All right, okay, that's what's up. All right.
Hey, but see that? I think that's dope, bro. That's dope. Gullah agree. You know what's funny? I seen his name. I'm not kidding, bro. I seen his name at least probably about 15 times. I thought that was Gullah the entire time. I thought that
There's
was
quite
Gullah
a
the
few
entire
Gullahs
time.
though, like obviously on YouTube and in the world. But I think Black Power Media has a Geechee, and I'm sure Geechee, is either pre or post Gullah. But so now there's a few Gullahs. You have to
You know,
listen.
I used to think Geechee was a derogatory term.
When
I kid you, seriously.
in
When I was
Jersey
in,
or
in
when
Jersey,
when you
When I
okay.
was when I was in high school, when I was in college, um, they were called real country folk Geechee. They'd be like, "Oh, you're a Geechee. Look at that Geechee. This and the other." And then I remember, what was that movie with the dude with all the shrimp? Um,
Forrest Gump.
yeah,
Jesus
it was
Christ.
like that's kind. They was kind of being like derogatory. You know what I mean? Like it was a derogatory term. Not until yes, sir. Not until I joined the um I went to where did I go? I went south for something. And I went to see Geechee was disrespectful for some people during certain times and places. Yeah. And I remember I went to a game festival in what's that town in Alabama? Valley something in Alabama. It was a some kind of game festival, wild game festival. And they were saying it, and I'm sitting there looking at them like, oh, I guess they about to fight or something. And then they all pretty much were kind of talking this, that, and the other. And then someone educated me that day that it was like, Inkwell, Inkwell with a young, what's the dude from Ghosts? Wow, on live, I can remember anything, anytime. As soon as we get live, I always forget. What's the guy?
Black or white? Let's start with that.
Black guy.
Lorenz Tate.
Lorenz Tate. See, yeah,
I got you,
Lorenz
brother.
Tate. Yeah, he was on the. I remember Inkwell, and they was teasing them. So yeah, like if you I'm from Ohio, but I've been in New Jersey the majority of my life, and going south has always. I mean, I guess we could talk about that sometime. Ever seen Godfather Harlem? Clayton Powell referred to Bump. Yes, exactly. Adam Clayton Powell, from Harlem. He was calling Bumpy Johnson a Geechee rice eater. Yeah, it was like a derogatory term. And I saw like there was a sense of pride with it. And then when you hear the history, like his interview is gonna be fire. What is his name? I just realized it's not Gullah. That's his business, Gullah Grill TV. What was his name? If you can, put your name in the chat, because I don't want to just keep saying Gullah because there's another Gullah. But I would love to hear. I want to see a presentation. See if we could collaborate and do a presentation on Gullah Geechee. That would be fire. That would be fire. But all right, what's up? What's going on? What's going on with y'all? This is just a what's the name show? We just talking. I think that's fire that we just found another person similar to DQ's story that Shawn Book helped. It helped. It did assist people, and it didn't assist in a spooky way. It didn't assist in a wild way. Dozier. Okay, that's his family lines. Okay, so Dozier. So it didn't assist in a spooky way. It's similar to DQ's story. DQ is smart, right? I don't know if I'm reiterating that to people, you know what I mean? But DQ is smart. He's not just you might see him smoking on camera, or see me with a cigar on camera, or see him partaking in the products that he makes profit from on camera. But he's brilliant. If you sit down and talk to him, that was the first thing that I got. Hits, if you remember the conversation we had, that was the first. Pronounced it perfectly, yeah. That was one of the first conversations I told you. What did I tell you when I said Hits? I didn't bring up that he rapped. I didn't bring up that he had dispensary. I was like, bro, I sat and talked with him for 30 minutes. The boy is smart. He's brilliant. So
and also awareness.
yes.
You know, it's one thing when you could talk about your children and people of your own age bracket, but then your parents and your grandparents, and learn from those different points of view. He may tell you something that his son did, 1 minute, and then tell you something his grandfather told him, right, and like the next minute, and then tell you something his mom said to him. That's a lot. That means he pays attention, he appreciates it, he respects it enough to keep it in his memory, and then repeat it. So that people think that's just automatic. It's not. You can listen to someone talk and never bring up their family ever.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about public platforms, but definitely in our private chats. But as far as the closest I ever heard about Geechee, my grandfather's nickname was Geech, but I never heard Geechee as like a you know, something that was condescending. I never heard that. Bama, not even Bama was condescending. You know, it just meant country. You know, tree. Never heard Geechee though. My grandfather's name was Geech. That's about it. His real name was Phoenix, so I don't know how they got Geech from Phoenix. So I didn't ask.
No, I think
Didn't ask.
I was gonna play something. Go ahead. We're gonna get into the show for a little bit. This is a freestyle show, but we're actually gonna be building out the Discord live. We're gonna be clipping up Shawn's interview, talking about some of the topics in his interview. Gonna be doing it live. Desmond, what up? What up? Link to the Discord's in the chat for anybody who wants to join. I pinned the link to the StreamYard. Allow people to come up and speak their piece. Let y'all talk. Uh, another person I want to shout out. Well, if he comes in the chat, I'll shout him out. I checked out his channel the other day. You know what's funny about, not funny, but you know what's strange about some of this stuff in the community? It's not just the leaders. And that's kind of what I thought. And I would say that that's my fault. I thought that it was really just like God Killer and Smash and Jabbar. Like, I thought it was just those guys who had channels and stuff. But the people that's in the chats, right, talking amongst each other, they don't get a lot of limelight per se, but they got channels too. You know, they got huge, like this, like Gullah Griot. He's got 300 subscribers, 60 something videos. These are, so now I see that they're not just watching; these are people that are actually presenting their own information. So I want to check. I want to check it out. I definitely want to check it out. But
And
I
for
want
the
to
record, let's just go on record too.
Okay.
We're not in the conscious community. I think people can be associated with different people, different aspects, different lines of work, you know, whether public or private. We met through people who are in the conscious community. You know,
Right.
some of our followers and people we deal with on social media are and actually in the conscious community, and they contribute to that specifically, and mainly that's what they push. But we definitely, I'm not a card carrying member. That's no disrespect at all. That's just is what it is. So sometimes people mistake relationships, you know, for business arrangements and things like that. No. So people are free to come here and speak. You're free to come here and build with us. Those people our they are in our Discord. So if you want to connect with them, you can connect with them in the chat. So but that's definitely not, you know, I don't want to misrepresent who we are. So
Yeah,
as long as we're clear on that.
and another thing, I'm not interested in no conscious gangsters. I want to say that one more time, bro.
A what?
I'm not interested in no conscious gangsters. I'm not interested in, you know, if you really that upset and you really feel like, you know, I don't like what y'all did. I find that so funny. I don't like what y'all did. I think a lot of times in the conscious community, one of the things I don't per se like about it, but it doesn't matter if I like it, I'm not in it. It's just my own, this is my opinion. It's just when you just over gangster and you just like, you know, you're talking about information, but then you're now threatening and I'm not talking about nobody in particular. You know, this ain't a hit dog holler situation. This is just what I've seen in other situations, and then for some reason now us in these situations of, you know, I'm getting weird DMs and weird messages and stuff like that. And I just wanted to just play one video to show what I think about when we're all trying to educate, all trying to collaborate to get to the top. When you're yelling and screaming, or you're fired up, and you know you don't agree with what we're doing, and all this, that, and the other. I wanted to just put a small picture of what I hear, right? And I don't know. I'm not talking about when you're talking to other people. Just when you're talking about us and our brand and what we're talking about. I wanted to share a video and just give you an idea so that you know that when when you're doing it, I just want to let you know what I hear.
I would rather be.
This is what you
On the
sound like
question
to
of whether
me.
I would rather be loved or feared, when I think about that question, I have to say it depends on what point in my life I was at. When I was in the street robbing niggas, I didn't want to be loved. I wanted to be feared. I wanted them niggas to know when I walk up, like I said in the song, by the time I was 18, I walk up on the corner and none of them niggas stayed long. And I ain't lying, kid. I had that iron sig and my heart fucking bigger than a lion's is. I wanted niggas to, when you walk up, you wanted niggas to get the, oh shit, here come them niggas.
Oh, where the fuck was I at? You walked up the corners and niggas stayed there and talked to us. Ain't nobody.
Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Ain't nobody fucking leave.
Let me tell you something.
Who the fuck left?
All right.
Everybody, hey, wild over stuff. Yeah, what's going on? Where the fuck was I at in jail? When you walked up on the corner, ain't nobody stay long. Right. Everybody was sitting there, motherfucker. They pass you the 40, pass you the little motherfucker.
So I want to be clear about something. You can, I would assume, you know, people say things that two things could be true. I agree. Two things can be true. I think that there are people that pull it off, right? But if you get that upset over an interview, over, you know, some misinformation or disinformation from your perspective, right? If that's what you think from your perspective, that's fine, bro. But you know what I would rather do than argue, right? Argue back and forth or get into some kind of war or something like that. I would rather allow a person to present their information, present their side of the, you know, their side. I love what Unc did, bro. I didn't watch the whole thing. It was like 6 hours long. Matter of fact, go to Pseudo Killer Sosa's World TV. Unc did a beautiful presentation on what he thought that the history of the conscious community was. I loved it. I'm gonna go back and watch the rest. I didn't watch all of it. Like I said, I'll like and subscribe. If there's a Cash App, I'll send some money through because that's, you know, these shows ain't free. You know, the StreamYards and all these different gadgets we use to do these shows. It's not free. But I love what he did. He presented his side of the story. So I would say in this community, in that community, what I would say is just present your information like he did. I think that's fire. Like, rather than, everything is not a go to war situation. And we're not interested in going to war with anybody. You know, you could drag us into something and it'll be the loneliest war in the history of battle. But present your information. If you ever have a issue with content that we produce, either present information and I'll respect it. But if you're just gonna just get upset and complain or something like that, then we would be no better than the people that I complain about, that I say, you know, y'all just doing personal stuff. You know, Shawn's book has helped a few people. Now, you might not agree with the process, you might not agree with how he did it, but I respect something like that. Present your side of the story, present your perspective, and leave it at that. You know, I'm not into the drill consciousness, which makes no sense to me. It's part of the reason why I started, because I want to do content from everything. Like, for example, just to go completely different, if you're a Lakers fan, Dan Hurley turned the Lakers down. We're going to talk about that today. We're going to show you how to clip up videos, not in a negative way, but in a, you know, to boost your brand, how to push it out into the world, show you how to do it for the people that got channels out there. You know, I'm kind of rambling at this point. I don't really feel that strongly about it, but that's where I was staying. What say you, Hits or DQ, if y'all got anything?
Go ahead, DQ.
What was the question?
Yeah, he just got here. You might want to.
What was the question?
Please repeat the question, Your Honor.
It's just, no, it wasn't a question. It was a statement. So the crowd listening to me and y'all ain't?
I'm just trying to hear what was said, man.
He said,
I already
them.
spoke, you know, and yeah, I said my piece. It was similar to what you said, you know, you know.
Well,
DQ coming here on a
I'm gonna
skateboard.
agree.
DQ coming here on a skateboard. Just you ever see somebody roll up on a skateboard, flip it up, and grab it like, "What's up?"
Audio, what
That's how
do you
DQ coming.
mean? I don't want to mistake what you're saying. Nobody really. Oh, okay, Lakers. Oh yeah, I'm so glad Dan Hurley did not take that job, bro. Oh my God, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. You know what Dan Hurley was doing. Dan Hurley, and we're actually in talks to sign some people to do a sports show on our channel. Like I said, Tri Media is going to be a network. I'm not even going to say it because y'all not going to believe it. But we're signing other people to do shows on our network so that we can build the business. But Dan Hurley, what he was doing was he just got a raise from UConn. This is my opinion. I can't say this exactly. This is my opinion. He just got a raise from UConn, and he was playing the Lakers' interest to get a new contract from UConn. He was never leaving. I as much as I respect LeBron, he from the crib, I would never want to coach LeBron James. I would never want to be the coach for LeBron James. I would never want to be a coach for the Lakers because the way they do business is, I don't know. You there's no longevity in it. You're just gonna, if you lose one game, the world is over. No other teams don't get that, right? If we don't make the finals, we don't win the finals. It was a terrible season. You look at the Thunder, they're like, they're a young squad, they'll be better. Anthony Edwards lose, they're a young squad, they'll be better. Even if Luka loses in these finals, they'll say he's young, it's his first time, this, that, other. Lakers lose the finals, the world is over. We back in a pandemic. So I think he just used that to get a bigger contract offer from University of Connecticut. That's what I think. So, but what you was about to say, DQ? Or was DQ about to say something? See, a lot of times, just so y'all know with DQ too, DQ moonlights on YouTube. He runs dispensaries. So a lot of times he's busy. So when you get back, let us know what you was about to say, G. What else is going on in the world? I got a couple of videos.
Adrian Broner, what happened, man?
He got his ass knocked out. He got his ass knocked out. He got his tooth knocked out.
Don't hurt their shoulder when they get knocked out. What the hell happened? I don't.
Adrian Broner, unless you follow sports, you don't really know.
But go ahead.
Adrian Broner is a boxer, right? That at one time, believe it or not, Adrian Broner was considered. He was considered the next Floyd Mayweather. I kid you not, bro. Anybody that, matter of fact, if you in the chat and you disagree, let me know. The link is in the chat. But if you disagree, let me know. Adrian, go ahead, DQ. Before we move to that, what you about to say, bro?
Oh, I'm just listening with the Adrian Broner situation. I was about to see if anybody disagreed because Broner was definitely that dude at one point. But yeah, you good. Keep it cooking.
Come on, Pure Black. I know you're from Cincinnati. Don't do that to me, bro. See, I'm gonna stop telling y'all my private business, bro. I'm gonna stop telling y'all my private business. Yes, he's from Cincinnati, Ohio. Born, super proud. We proud of the brother, but Adrian Broner, oh man, without tearing him down, this is another problem with doing YouTube channels and doing streams and podcasts and stuff. I got to critique people who I actually respect. I respect anybody that gets out there and fights, and especially in boxing, but anybody who gets in front of a camera, acting, this, that, and the other, I give you my critique, but I want you to understand, I respect what it is that you do. I know it's not easy what it is that you do. I know it's tough to be in the arena. One of my favorite writings in history is Man in the Arena. So I understand and respect what it is, but his fall it's an amazing fall. It's an amazing fall. It's interesting. He literally was supposed to be the next like Floyd Mayweather. When people used to talk about that, DeAnthony Wilder. Ain't that his name? It's not DeAnthony. Was it DeAnthony or DeAndre? DeAndre Wilder. I think it's DeAndre Wilder. another heavyweight. You know, boxing, you can die. Like it's not like basketball or football or something like that. You can get hit in the head. Deontay, that's his name. I said everything but his name. His name is Deontay Wilder. I called him DeAnthony or
Yeah, well, I'm the
DeAndre.
wrong one to ask. I knew it wasn't what you said, but I didn't want to mess it up.
You knew it wasn't what I said, but you
I
didn't
would
know what
have
it
a
was.
better excuse because I don't follow sports like that. So I probably should have tore it all up. But now you go ahead.
Nah, but even him, the rise and fall, but you forget, like, you know, these boxers, obviously it's not like back in the day. These guys aren't Mike Tyson, they're not Lennox Lewis, they're not you know, Evander Holyfield and them. These aren't, you know, it is a different time. I'm not a get off my lawn guy. But Deontay Wilder, even him, he probably need to sit down at this point. I think he just got domestic violence charges or something like that, which is that's even disappointing. That's super disappointing. So the rise and fall of Adrian Broner. Let's get into that for a second. Oh, you pulled it up? Okay, you pulled up. Give me 1 second. Oh, you pulled it up?
No,
No, go
I
ahead.
was pulling up that young man who named you tore up, Deontay Wilder.
Oh, okay. So you know. I just want to let y'all know.
You could talk. I could pull it up because I don't know anything about.
Yeah, DQ, you see what's going on, right?
I got it.
It's enemies amongst us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not at the dinner table, brothers.
yeah.
Too late.
What is it?
He done threw mashed
potatoes.
taters at me. It's only he done threw mashed taters.
You pulling it up?
Yes, I'm gonna pull up Adrian Broner. There we go. I am of some value here. Here we go.
Here we go. Yeah, he knocked his tooth out. Now I've been watching boxing for a very long time. I have never seen somebody's tooth get knocked out in a boxing match. I've never seen that happen before. I've never seen someone lose their tooth. From what I understand, he broke his shoulder. He pulled his shoulder out. If he could still make money fighting, wanted him to retire. Is it for you or for him?
Oh,
that's a good question, Sosa. Sosa, hit the link.
Hit the button. That question was too good.
Yeah, hit the button. You'll be asking all these poignant questions from the chat.
But can he enjoy his money?
Hold on, let me see.
At this point, he's gonna be just generating generational wealth because he ain't gonna be able.
I'm curious.
He definitely got his tooth fixed. He got his tooth fixed today. He posted it online today or yesterday.
Okay, so go into his wiki. Let's play wiki. Let's play the wiki game for a little bit. I don't know what y'all was tuning in for. I guess y'all thought that we was about to
everything. They tune in for everything.
Yeah,
we're gonna handle ChatGPT.
Yeah.
We're gonna handle all
ChatGPT sucks, by the way. But
yeah, it can do research though. Don't be mad. That's all right.
ChatGPT cannot do research. I'm standing on it.
It did and has. Okay, go ahead.
Can you make this hey, ChatGPT how to make the words bit larger?
You know what? No. ChatGPT said
All right, so let me go back into this question too. If he can still make money, wanting him to retire, is it for you or for him? It is for me wanting the best for him because I've seen this story before. And I've seen how this story ends. And it's not just in boxing, but we'll just keep it to boxing. A lot of the boxers, it's hard to tell somebody, you know, to retire in a sport because he's been doing it his whole life. What is he going to do now? But especially in a sport where you can die, legacy is important to me.
He's 34.
Yeah, but in boxing years,
no, I'm just saying, to give some context how old he is.
Yeah. And what happens is all these stories don't end like Floyd Mayweather, where you're a billionaire and you get the opportunity to create generational wealth for decades upon decades upon decades. A lot of this ends with your brain is mush, you're broke, and now you're just taking fights because you have to. And, he's had some issues. These stories, we've heard all these stories a lot. So So look at this right here. Go back up. So what is his record now? Scroll all the way up. What is his record now? Oh, no, go down. Go pause. Scroll down right there. So right now he's done 41 professional fights, 35 wins, 24 knockouts, 5 losses, 1 draw. Okay. Now,
That
a
ain't
lot of
bad.
times when people don't, that's not bad at all. But you know what's crazy that people don't understand about boxing? There's what you were as a professional, and then there's what you were as an amateur. I think he did like 300 something fights as an amateur. 300. I kid you not. I think it's like, it might be more than 300 fights as an amateur. Now, matter of fact, it would be in here, right? They got his early career. See if they got his amateur career in here. Oh, it would be before all of this. Okay. Broner finished his amateur career having 319 fights under his belt with a record of 300 wins and 19 losses.
That's crazy.
Yes. And I think should he continue and just keep getting his head beat in and losing and stuff like that and shoulder separating? You know, retire when you want to because it's your life. But at 34 years young, I would hope that you can move into something else at this point, or that you will begin to set up your career for something else. What do y'all say? That's a good question. Put that question back up. If he can still make money fighting, why do y'all keep clicking it off? Okay. If he can still make money fighting, wanting him to retire, is it for you or for him? Go ahead, DQ.
I was about to say, it's crazy. Me and Adrian Broner the same age. But right now, if he wanted to retire, I'm basically just going with what the fighter would want to do. Because I'm just Monday night quarterbacking if I say whatever. You know, if he feel like he's capable enough to get back in the ring, then he should do that. But he definitely should go ahead and start transitioning to other ways to get bread. But you know, I can't knock a man. He getting, you know what I'm saying, a $15 million check or something like that, you know, for a fight. So yeah, it's whatever he want to do. But I'm definitely not the type to try to push an athlete to do something that I want him to do, because I understand, you know, what goes on behind the scenes for athletes or artists type shit. So yeah, whatever he chooses, I roll with.
What say you hit?
Obviously, it depends on that man's circumstance. Athletes, you said he's been doing it for, well, actually it says right here how long he's been doing it. It would be the same as anyone having a career and someone else probably having to tell you that it's time for you to stop. There could be financial reasons. When they throw enough money at him, you know, his doctor may say one thing, but you know, the paycheck may say something different. His family may say, you know, one thing. So I don't know how much of it is up to him. Like, he got family, he got trainers. I'm sure there's people he employ long term. He's young, 34.
Yeah.
Like that's you know, he still got a lifetime to live. That's so if this is his bread and butter, what do you do? You know, I'm sure trainers can go somewhere else and train. Can boxers, you know, once they quit boxing, you know, what do they do? It depends on what he did with his money. Did he invest right, you know, enough to last him this short career? You know, most people don't plan on having like a career that ends at 34 or 31. You know, I think the average for football is what, 10 years, 7 years? Average, not the people we see on the highlights all the time, but just the average player. You know, I'd be interested in seeing the NBA averages too. Like how long do they actually play? The average player, not LeBron, not somebody, you know, that high up, but just the average player. If it's more than 10 years, that's crazy. But at 34, you know, maybe he should stop, but he still got what, on average 40 years to live, you know.
I wonder if that's probably affected by him being a boxer. I doubt that they have the
Well,
same. Yeah,
well,
I doubt they got the
he
same
got
life
more years
expectancy
ahead
that
of
he
him
got.
than he would
Yeah,
have behind him. So,
yeah.
and
Matter of
and
fact,
and
if you can ask your God that. But let me get to the what's
why
the
you
average
calling it
life
my God when
expectancy?
you the one named it God? And
Bah, 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 bah.
because we can get to that too, get you up out of here again.
Yeah,
But
yeah, we could do that in a second.
to get
Let's stay
all
on
of y'all
Adrian
out of here with
Broner.
this ChatGPT thing, put it in the title. Let's get everybody out here at some point
No,
today.
no, because then we get a
Not
whole bunch
not
of
right
people.
now. I'm a
Yeah, they
guys.
just
Let's
gonna be
get it.
watching just to see us
Now, well, then
argue or
they
something.
watch what that they're gonna. If you agree with me, you on the right side.
They don't. Yeah, if you
If you
agree with me,
disagree,
you know,
you're
you
gonna
probably
lose.
was a. If you
You're
agree
gonna
with hits, you
lose.
probably a boxer or something. So moving forward, so rise and fall of Adrian Broner.
You do got some
So
belts.
yeah, few fighters in the modern era have impacted the boxing landscape as much as Adrian Broner. Somebody put a banner up if you can. Entering the HBO boxing world at the tail end of right. So he came towards the end of Floyd Mayweather. That's why they were calling him um, the next Floyd Mayweather. But to give him his flowers, he was a 4 division world champion. He was viewed in 2011, so that's 13 years ago, as next in line to be a pay-per-view megastar after Floyd Mayweather stepped down. He's humorous. He is hilarious. He was viewed as one of the best fighters of his era in the lightweight division. That was a decade ago. So this is from 2023. So not since Aaron the Hawk Pryor, shouts to the crib, had Ohio been as excited about an emerging fighter as Adrian Broner. He would fight some regional shows. He'd do his marquee debut. But questions arose early. His first major step up left us with more questions than answers. He fought Daniel Ponce de Leon on March 5th, 2011. The outcome of this fight has been debated. Broner, like most prospects, and that's something that most fighters do when they start. They think you fight, you're kind of setting up to get to the difficult competition. They faced a group of hand-selected opposition until facing former super bantamweight world champion Daniel Ponce de Leon. The fight was razor close. Broner landed 126 of his 351. De Leon landed 127 of his 592. It was a classic. But they were shocked, and I remember this fight because I for one, I don't know if you probably didn't watch them hits, but if you watched boxing at the time, you really thought that he was going to be the next Mayweather. Not as good, not Mayweather's the GOAT, but as far as um his style, he was entertaining. He's somebody that you would, put money towards a pay-per-view for. Because putting money towards a pay-per-view is not always about the talent of the fighter. It's also how marketable they are, what the press conferences and stuff are like. So he was very entertaining. So the fact that it was so close with Ponce de Leon, that was kind of like a red flag. But often what would happen, this is true too, when he would fight, he would be really look kind of suspect a little bit and then come back and be real dominant. So after an average performance, he stopped Jason Litzau in 1 round. And that was a fight that people thought was competitive. Okay, this article is cooking. Then he got kind of DeMarco, he didn't look good, then Reese. And then this is the fight that changed everything. The Maidana fight. The Maidana fight, for those who are in the chat that like boxing, this is what I would say is Zab Judah's Costa Zoo fight to me. I wish we can get Cali Enigma in here. Matter of fact, I got to get in contact with him. He's the boxing expert. It was his Costa Zoo because Maidana, Broner moved up 2 weight classes to welterweight. And then he was seemingly set to go against Maidana, but a month and a half out, it was converted to a Showtime fight instead of HBO. They saw it was supposed to be a graduation, and Maidana beat his ass. Like, beat him bad. It wasn't close. He knocked him out. There's a meme, you probably seen this meme hits of Broner being walked out of the ring by the people. He got beat really bad. Really bad. And then Maidana from that point became a legend. After his 2014 loss to Marcus Maidana in 2013, things are never the same. So Broner went back once again. He has this roller coaster kind of thing where he's good, where he's really bad, and then he's good. Then he's really bad, then he's good. But he would win those really bad fights. The Maidana fight, he lost. And then he had 3 wins over Molina, Taylor, and then Molina Jr. And that was one of those first fights where it was on NBC. It was on like network television. It wasn't on regular television. HBO wanted nothing else to do with him after he lost to Maidana. And then in 2015, he fought Shawn Porter. And he dropped Porter in the, it was a good fight, but he lost that fight. And that was the last time that he was good, October 2015. So when we say that we're saying, I'm not saying this based off of the fight that he just had, that I wish he would either move into something else or retire, because he's very good at it. So he could become a trainer or a consultant or something like that. But then he also started getting into trouble outside of the ring. This would be overshadowed by Broner's troubles outside of the ring. He got into a public feud with Floyd Mayweather. And then he fought somebody from Mayweather's camp. He knocked him out. But he would get into trouble because he dropped a rap diss to Floyd Mayweather entitled Slammer. But then he got in trouble at a bowling alley. He got in some police trouble with that. And then he defeated somebody, and it felt like a lot like that Ponce de Leon fight that we were talking about. But then he lost to Mikey Garcia, and then he fought Jesse Vargas to a draw. So he would be in the news for the wrong reasons. I'm not gonna, slam the man with all his personal business. These are things that you can go look up. But my whole thing is, I just, legacy is an important thing to me. And you like to remember people at their best. And I know, this is my personal opinion. Black people in general, I just know that when we're in these fields, it just seems like we just don't leave with our legacy intact. They start talking about child support and, all the things you did wrong and then all the fights that you lost. Let's not forget Adrian Broner, literally at one time, you could say pound for pound was the best fighter in boxing. Right when Mayweather left, he was like the best fighter. And it's just kind of sad to see. So to answer your question, Sosa, it probably is for me. Right? It probably is for me. It probably is. I just don't want them to go out this way. Your teeth is knocked out. You're separating shoulders. You're losing the people that, a couple years ago you would dominate. So yeah, it's a little sad. It's a little sad for me. But yeah, that's all I got on it. I don't want to kick down on them. At one point, I'm gonna close with that. At one point, that man, pound for pound, was the best fighter in boxing. Literally, the best fighter in boxing. Can we talk about Trump before you get started, Hits?
Nah, go ahead. Somebody just walked in, man. I think somebody here to clean my gutters.
Hey, yo.
And technically, I probably should have more to say about it because I'm the only one with an actual belt here. So,
oh shit!
But I'll keep that to myself. Don't worry about it.
Every time you said Ponce de Leon, my nerd ass went to the Spanish conquistador who was searching for the fountain of youth.
I thought too.
I'll be right back. Yo.
Yeah, like that's crazy. But, yep. Let's keep it pushing. What's popping? What's up?
I'm gonna play a commercial.
Right.
And then I want you to get into some information. This is commercial time. As you know, this is a business. This ain't just a show. Join the Discord if you're in the chat. Gullah Griot just joined it. Somebody go in the chat and welcome him. I'll hit him up right after the show. Gullah Griot, we're going to interview him 7:30. Second interview in our interview series. Just to get to know some of the people that are kind of, they're just as good, maybe just don't have the light, maybe just don't have the controversy, or they're just into getting the information out. So I'm gonna do this and I'll be right back with y'all.
DQ. Look,
Dumping my swisher guts on my high school diploma. Knowing I'm highly educated from my aroma. Don't know where it's coming from, but I know it's marijuana. And you can smell the leaves in the room.
Check. Look, I got a new weed strand, come from New Zealand. And it's a new weed brand from my new weed man. Connected to the growers, I'm a true weed fan. And I'm a true weed stan. Green thumb and green hand. Jammin' Lee Village, I'm a cool geek, man. I got a smooth freak who chillin' for a cool week, man. Running through them papers like a Newsweek thing. Cause all my cushions fuckier than Juneteenth bands. I'm selling 3.5 to 3 or 4 guys.
Yay. If anybody will be in Dallas, Texas around July 4th weekend, me and my brothers started running the game entertainment. We are bringing Devin the Dude and Tum Tum the Trees. That's a major venue down here in Dallas. It's one of our first major events me and my brothers doing. So most definitely, if you get a chance, gonna be in town. Tickets are available. You can go to trees.com or treesdallas.com, get tickets for the show. Eventbrite for the meet and greet at the Weed Spot, 2819 Commerce Street, Dallas, Texas. But yeah, make sure you support Tri-Media, baby. Make sure you order the book, Exploring Texas Ponds, a Bass Fishing Guide, available on Amazon, written by yours truly, promoted by Tri-Media. So yeah, that's how we're going to do it, baby.
So, Devin the Dude is that man.
Yes, sir.
Devin the Dude, I think Devin the Dude is one of the most underrated rappers in the history of hip hop, bro.
He's there.
He's one of the most underrated rappers in the history of hip hop. I know. I used to check. When you're in the Midwest, you hear everything.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in New York, you only hear East Coast music. It is what it is. When you're in the South, you tend to hear, Southern music. I don't know. I wonder, what is that like? Do y'all hear everything from the East Coast, or is it mainly just Southern music?
Well, now due to internet, everything is global. So, the regional pockets isn't what it used to be. But back when it was, I was getting some New York stuff because my father had an East Coast bias. So
right.
I was getting the East Coast music. My mama had a West Coast bias. So I was getting West Coast music. And then we became prominent as I was growing up. Like in 5th grade, I think it's when they started claiming the Dirty South, when Texas started picking up their groove type shit. And then Atlanta took the ball and just kept it. So yeah, it was regional, but now it's more global. So we hear everything, bro. I might hear a nigga jamming some New York drill music walking down the street. So yeah.
So Devin the Dude, for those talk about Devin the Dude for the people that don't know who Devin the Dude is.
Oh yeah, Devin the Dude, Mr. Copeland. Oh, shout out Montreal Jefferson, appreciate that. Devin the Dude is one of the most legendary rhymers, MCs, pure artists from Houston, Texas. He's been around since the probably mid 90s, I would say, mid 90s or early 90s. Devin the Dude has dropped many classics. He has been featured on many classics, from dealing with Dre, tracks with Dre, from dealing with tracks with Andre 3000, from tracks with everybody, Wiz Khalifa, Snoop Dogg, everybody rock with Devin the Dude. He's one of the most genuine, down to earth artists, and he speaks about real life situations. He's not one of these flamboyant artists trying to act like he's richer than everybody. He's just a common person who has a fly way of describing the world he lives. So yeah, Devin the Dude is a true person at heart. Now on a personal level, he's super cool. I smoked with him on my birthday. Had to be 2 years ago. We have a special connection. I had to perform one night. It was the day of my uncle's funeral. I had a show where I opened up for Devin the Dude. So yeah, I ever have a dope connection with him. But he's a very, very, very dope artist from Houston, Texas.
Now get in. I'm gonna give me 1 second because this is a video, but I'm gonna play something for about 30 seconds. Then I just want you to get into this for a half a second. Did I like this one?
Yeah.
That one right there. Talk about that show right there.
So I'm also doing a Texas tour with Jizza and Inspector Deck. We're gonna be hitting Dallas, Houston, and Austin. July 14th, because my show that I'm throwing is July 9th. So July 6th. So July 14th, that following week, I'm gonna be rocking it with Wu-Tang. You know, I done toured with Wu-Tang back in 2018. Really cool with them. Me and Raekwon cool. Me and RZA is cool. Me and Capadonna. And I chop it up with him down there every other week. So yeah, that's gonna be a very, very, very dope situation. If anybody know how to Wu move, that's the most widely known hip hop group worldwide, the most iconic logo hip hop wise worldwide. And the way that they do business, I learned different tour business moves through watching how Wu-Tang move. So yeah, salute to Jizza, salute to Inspector Deck, Galaxy 9, Clockwork. Gonna make that happen, man. DQ Hampton, you know how I do it. I gotta hang around the legends.
Sosa says special connection is wild.
Sosa is crazy. Sosa wild. Sosa going to my next song. Sosa going to my next song.
Killer Bees. Hey Sosa, put a link in the chat to your channel. And we'll support that shop. Make sure y'all support that Sosa World. Sosa World show. They put a lot of information out. It takes them about around 36 hours per show. It takes about 36 hours to put out a Sosa. You know, you'll get a video from Sosa on a Saturday, and then you'll get another video, whatever he feels like it. But I think it's kind of natural. It makes it for a good response whenever he does it. So I want to play this video real quick. One second, and then we'll get into what hits, and then we getting out of here, bro. We wasn't, we was just going live just to talk to the people. Make sure the algorithm. I'm glad we went live because we got our interview for Friday. I am super fired up. Gullah Dozier joined the Discord already, so I'm fired up about that. And we're gonna put together a fire interview for that, and let him cook. So
we're gonna do a Discord party.
Yep. So woke corporate media reporter asks a black married couple who both voted for Obama who they're going to vote for in 2024. The answer leaves the reporter gasping in stunned silence. Libs have totally lost control of the narrative. Give me 1 second.
In 2012, you voted for
Barack Obama.
2016.
I voted for Donald Trump.
Hillary Clinton. 2020.
Donald Trump.
Biden. And who will you vote for in 2024?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. You may vote for the former president.
I may.
Why do you say that?
My views on certain things have changed. I am very much so riding the fence.
What are you struggling with?
Being in a pattern of doing the same thing that I've been doing, because it's kind of like second nature. Like when you go in a poll, you hit Democrat. Something has to happen. I mean, it's just so expensive to survive. And we're planning on having kids. I don't want to live in a stressful environment trying to rub two pennies together to try to make it either.
In 2008 and 2012.
I think that only needs to be played once.
I'm still trying to find this false narrative or false pretense that black people made money under Donald Trump. Whenever you find that, just let me know. But until then, I'm amazed that they paint this picture that African Americans did better under Trump. But that's another show. We don't want to, drag that into nothing.
No. I think in their case, I don't think it's a thing. I think it's not, and they're not 100%. I'm pretty sure that's probably just a what's the word? Links in the chat, Cuban, if you want to, speak. Link is always in the chat. This is a chat show. Before we get into this is probably the last little video we're gonna play.
I think that was an AI video.
No, I wasn't AI. AI doesn't get black curves as well as you need to get black curves.
That was an AI hallucination. It was a hallucination. They were clear about it. Jesus Christ.
Well, I mean, it ain't ChatGPT.
Look,
you know.
I'm taking notes, so you keep it up. I'm taking notes.
Yeah, okay. Well, I hope your pen don't run out of ink because I'm gonna give you a lot to write.
I'm taking.
But no, I think her thing is not so much my perspective. I think hers is kind of like maybe an everyday perspective. And I kind of think that they're not wrong. I think what they're saying more is inflation is going to be a hot topic during this. Okay, that's Sosa's channel. I think inflation is going to be a hot topic during this election. Yeah, don't delete it. Don't delete it. You know, we want to make sure that we allow everybody to promote their content.
Why the hell
in a free space? I don't know. I don't know why anybody.
Sosa mod, he could delete it himself.
Yeah, Sosa could delete it himself. You know, I would hate for anybody's content to get deleted in the chat unnecessarily. You know, we all can win. But I think inflation is just going to be a hot topic. And I'm not blaming this inflation on Joseph Biden. I'm probably in a minority as a black Republican. I'm probably in a minority, but I'm not blaming inflation on Joe Biden. That's a societal thing. That's an economic thing that, you know, it does happen. He's done some things to contribute to it, but to put it all at his feet. But if that's what they want to do, if that's why they want to vote, I do know that there are people, and forget the Biden and Trump. For those that have children, especially young children, it is damn expensive to have children in the United States. Oh man, no question. My son just went to a fair over the weekend. Now, when I used to go to fairs as a kid, you know, $5, $10, $20, this, that, and the other. Just for him to have a decent time, I gave him $100 plus told him keep his cash app open when I saw the prices for that fair. And I understand they're trying to make money. They're just trying to do whatever. But children are expensive. Having children, building a family is not for the weak.
My kids went to the fair. I told them get a job while they were there. So they ended up working at the
You know, it's funny.
No. Now, that's not fair.
I'm joking.
That's not fair, right? What
you that's not fair.
Don't come home without a job.
Here, this is the last time I'm giving you this money. You better be a vendor if you want to go back tomorrow.
You better come out of there independent. No, I'm joking.
He's making funnel cakes.
But yeah, I mean, it's expensive, bro. Just to live, groceries expensive. You know, everything is expensive. I would hope that, you know, some of the people that are on these channels all day and watching these shows all day long, I hope you're getting some money. I hope while you're watching these content creators present information, I hope you're somewhere trying to figure out how to get in the game, get you a side hustle, add to your streams of income. 7 streams of income is a nice number. It's a nice number. Even if, you know, it's a nice number. I am one of the people that believes, you know, everybody can be an entrepreneur, especially now with the internet. You can find something to talk about. You could find something to create a business for yourself. If you got a car, you can DoorDash. If you got you can Uber. You can be a notary. There's so many different things that you could do. Even if you're an introvert, you can work from home. There are faceless YouTube pages. That's a show I'm going to be doing probably in the next week or two on faceless YouTube pages. You can have a YouTube page, an Instagram page. These guys make $5,000-$10,000 a month. I'm just now kind of getting into the online thing, but I'm gonna dominate it like I did my real life. One of the reasons why I can be calm about this stuff is because my real life is so dope. Not just my YouTube life or Discord life. This is all fun, but even this is going to be money, and I'm gonna show you the money. You know, I'm gonna break bread with you guys, show you guys things. But even faceless YouTube pages make a lot of money, which you'll never be seen, never be heard from. You just post information and focus on sponsorship. Um, so what I would say to that, it's not really like a Trump Biden situation. It's more like just, you got to beat inflation. If you're just going to work 5, 6, 7 days a week and coming home and you're not doing something that can beat inflation, your money's not growing, you're not challenging, you're not in a fight with cost of living and winning, life is going to be hard. And if life is hard, then you'll just be a hater. You'll just be.
But also know that you would be probably 85% of the population.
Yes.
That and there's nothing wrong with and I'm not saying you're saying any of that. It's just you have two ends of the scale. You have people having get rich quick schemes on social media. If you just do this, if you just learn finance, if you just be an entrepreneur, then you have people that tell you, on the other end that you can't beat the government. You got to change the government. You got to, hey, you'll end up on the steps of the Congress building, right? That you believe this government has to come down because of what it's doing to its people. When in reality, the majority of us are in similar circumstance. Not as far as bank account numbers or years on a job or something, but in the same obstacles that we face. So there's no silver bullet. Some things are for some people, some things aren't. And that's what I hope our platform does, is show people that, there are different avenues that you can go down. Instead of having to learn a new avenue, there may be something that you're naturally good at, naturally gifted at, naturally interested in. If you can do something that you're interested in and get paid for it, why would you go do something that you can't stand? So hopefully the platform, as we go along, that's one of the goals.
I like it, bro. I appreciate it and I love it. I like it. Moving to another topic, Black couples have the highest divorce rates in the United States this year at 30%. You might as well say 31. Second come Latino couples. Pretty sure Cuban got something to say about that at 18.5%, and white couples at 15%. So the article says Black adults have the highest divorce rate and the lowest marriage rate. However, according to research, they also marry at later ages, 32 for men and 31 for women. Black women are the only group among other races with a number of divorces higher than the marriage rate. In 2018, there were 31 divorces among the black population and 17.3 marriages per 1,000 people. So essentially, we're getting divorced 31 times and married 17 times per 1,000 people. That's 2018. Black adults also make up the largest share of the never married group. Notably, 79% of 25 to 29-year-old Black women and 18% of 55-year-olds were never married as of 2016. What y'all want to say about that?
Well, I fall in the not married category, so I can't speak about the divorce rates, things of that sort. But I can speak of it from the range that I can put out there. I know my mom and my father, they finally finalized their divorce recently. But yeah, majority of my family members, I think they have gone to divorce. I think my auntie, majority of my aunties have. So yeah, that's something that's prominent within the Black community. But that doesn't take away from, I know marriage is a very, very important thing, which is prominent within the Black community. But times are switching.
I'd be interested in looking at how many more couples got married, because obviously you can't get divorced unless you were married. So that would be interesting to me. Like this year, actually this year is halfway over. So is this from 2023 or?
I don't know. I would say this will be a job for
Superman.
You pull up your best friend, bro. Pull up your best friend and educate us, man.
Boy, you know what? Normally when you get beat up by somebody or something, you leave it alone. You just
Never. I don't even know the feeling, bro.
You a glutton, ladies and gentlemen. So what am I pulling up here? You want to know what?
I don't know. The
Google
question
for that. That's.
No, I'd like to see your friend. I want to see what he got to say.
Which one? I got a bunch of them. That's why you're gonna lose. But go ahead.
Go ahead.
It up. Hold on. I don't have it open on my try media screen. Only on my educational screen. I'll log in through Try Media.
Peace to the chat. Let me shout out the chat. I ain't said nothing about the chat in a while. Thurman in the building. Cuban in the building. Hey, Desmond, what's going on, G? Donald Trump isn't going to fix that. I can agree. I can agree with that, Desmond. I ain't got no argument out of me. Cuban, what I heard is I no longer eat McDonald's. Now I eat Wendy's. Yeah, that's about right. Gullah Grio.
Trump and Biden thing.
Thurman, yeah, he's talking about the Trump Biden thing. You know, Cuban's a hater. He can't stand Donald Trump.
He's a participator.
He can't stand Donald Trump.
Most people can't, but that don't mean they ain't gonna vote for him. See, that's two different things. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Don't do that.
That's a good point. Go ahead, bro.
So what am I doing here?
Well, you said it.
No, you pulled up.
You said you wanted to get more up-to-date numbers.
No, I wanted to know if that was from last year, this year.
No, that was
I
from
wanted to know about marriages.
Yeah, that was from 2018. So pull up something, I guess, more.
Hold on. Nope, we gotta make sure we on the new one. Oh, we gotta upgrade. Oh no, we gotta go into mine then. My bad. Let me get out of here. We ain't got the upgraded one. Now we just put in regular GPT. Nah, this is gonna have from like 2022. That ain't gonna work, bro.
No, that's as close as we get. I'm good with that.
No, hold on now. Let me just use mine then.
Shout you, boy.
Just use mine. Let's get out of here. Yeah, Brass might learn something today. I don't know. It's tough.
Boy, the hate is strong with that one.
He's tough. Okay, here we go. We got mine up here. And don't be all in my side panel over there minding my business like that. See all this? This is my business.
You can block it.
Nah, don't worry about it. I'm telling people. See this? This is my business over here. I'm sure if I ask people to respect my business, they will respect my business and not do what DQ is doing, screenshotting it so he can. Okay, so we need. I'm telling you, that's better with Google, not ChatGPT. We want numbers, man. Let's just go to numbers, man. Let's just go to a plain old Google screen.
So Google would be best for more recent information, is what you're saying?
No, I mean the kind of information, because we don't need a discussion. We just need some basic data. So marriage demographics, that would be right. If I could spell. Wait till I have one hand. This is gonna be horrible. And we'll do 2023 because 2024 is only halfway through, so that wouldn't be fair. Marriage rates are up and divorce rates are down. Yeah, there we go. This is CNN. Look at that. They took a dive around the start of the pandemic. For the past 2 decades, the number of marriages stayed around 7 to 8 per 1,000, right?
Okay.
Here we go. We got a chart here. So let's go back and see if we can do marriage rate by state. We need race, which is a what? Social construct, they say, huh? Holy shit, they got their own website. Look at that.
Black Demographics has its own website.
Now, if we can get there we go. They got who you married. (2021). So you got more black women with spouses in 2021 than black men, right? Bluest men. Wow. Okay, history. There you go. That's something new.
Yeah, but that says until 1960. What?
Yeah, well, they have different. No, I'm trying to find one where we can get to.
And then also, I want to know who made this site, because this is a little. I don't like some of these titles that they putting in here. Where are the black men with jobs? What you gonna do to them when you find them?
Is a single resource about African Americans and how we
Chef,
work,
what's
live,
going on,
learn,
G?
and vote.
Matter of fact, peace to Chef and the Carnivorous Podcast. Like and subscribe to his channel too.
Oh, this is something interesting by state. All right, why is it not working? It's not giving us nothing there. Oh, there it was. Oh, my ad blockers is on. See this up here? This is an ad blocker. Y'all got to get that. I think blocking the hell out of some ads. I guess not, huh?
So what'd you find? And what is Burma O? You just typing stuff.
I ain't typing nothing.
I'm talking to Chef. I'm talking to Chef. I'm just listening to you. What up, Chef?
Here we go. Where most people are single or married. Oh, it's 2024. Nope, we need black demographics, right?
I'm telling you, just ask your buddy, bro.
Nah, we want 2023. I think that's updated. 440 or ChatGPT 4 might be 2022.
So just to be clear, to get the updated 2024 statistics, you're going to Google rather than go to ChatGPT?
Because we're talking about statistics. We don't need a conversation.
Okay, I just want to be clear.
Yeah, we just get numbers. You can go
to
Gemini. You can go to Gemini and get that.
Why don't you try Gemini? I mean, but to get the updated information, we don't use ChatGPT.
I don't know what y'all had against Google. See, that's why you can't teach folks stuff, because they throw out something they had yesterday, just throw it away. Google has its purposes,
I saw a commercial for Gemini during the Mavericks game, and that was a little crazy.
Here we go. We'll try Gemini. All right. This is my business up here again. Mind y'all business. Watch y'all folks. Y'all be in folks' business. All right.
Hello, Learning Lewis. I just find that weird.
See,
that is wild to me.
In people's business.
No, I'm just saying it's wild.
I'm messing with you.
It's like it's saying, hey, how can I help you today? So this is Gemini.
That all type of wrong.
Okay, go ahead. Create a futuristic image of a car. Is this free?
How am I messing up these words, man?
Is this free?
Yeah, unless you get the upgraded one.
Is the upgraded one worth it?
It depends on what you need it for. Hold on, I'm typing. You asked me 100 questions.
No, the fact that you can't
listen. You should have at least one paid chatbot, whether it's Claude, whether it's Gemini, whether it's
Gemini
Copilot,
2024,
whether it's ChatGPT.
Will Gemini give you the latest information?
Gemini will do the same thing as the other chatbots, but you can check it against their own search engine, because Gemini is Google. So let's do this. Let's do 2023.
Gullah Grio says, yeah, Gemini is lit, and the free version will get the job done depending on what you're trying to do. Like Brody said, he's spot on. Well, y'all both cybersecurity brothers. So
no, we both understand how some stuff works and how it don't work. But See this. Well, it says the most recent data is from the census is 2021.
Okay,
Pew
that's fine. The government.
Research. All right. Let's see what else.
My nigga said
Pew Research. So Gemini is telling us to go to the Pew Research Center.
It's giving us some links. There we go.
Okay, cool.
Only necessary cookies, people.
Hey, so DQ. So the AI tool is telling us where to go get the actual research, the updated research. I think that's good. That's a good.
Don't tear that word up. You about to tear the word research up.
It just said. I'm just saying. It said go to Pew Research Center.
Hold on. I'm gonna make the statement. Watch this.
Okay.
ChatGPT can be used for research. Go tell it on the mountain. Run, tell that. Or
so now you're a pastor.
Yeah, and tell whoever disagree. I'll just click on one link and it'll be out of here.
Well, I got you a banner up. It says it. You know, it's representing what
I'm not looking at it because I'm over here actually doing research, and you're starting trouble.
So you're doing research. Okay.
Brad says, take your ass to school. Okay. When you show up to school, your teacher on ChatGPT.
Because he lazy. He or she lazy.
ChatGPT to check the answers on your test. Don't be mad. All right, so where we at?
Lazy as hell. Go ahead.
Number of black married couples right here. 2022, 5,000. So this is from
no, go down. The divorce rate was right under that.
Where?
Right under that article, right there. Demographics. Oh, that's Europe.
Okay. Oh, that's Europe. Tell you, boy, they want some money for some info. I ain't mad at them.
Yeah, they did the work. You know, they're not just an AI look, just spitting out factual information.
Here we go. Married couple up from 2021, 4,800 to move my mouse.
Now, what does that number represent?
How many married couples? Number of black married couple families in 1,000. So that's 5.
Can't be 5,000 into 1,000.
No, I'm saying 5 million. It's in 1,000, so that's probably 5 million. So it's up. So that was my question. You showed that the divorce rate was up. I didn't see a date on yours. So
2018.
Okay, so let's go to 18. So 18 to go from 17 to 18. 17, just say it's 4.7.
I don't understand this graph. Scroll up.
Number of black married couples in the United States. Your chart was from 18. So if yours said it was up, we're going to go 17 to 18. So marriage was actually down from 17 to 18. So marriage
this don't seem right though, right?
No, marriage was down, but divorce was up. Less people got married, more people got divorced.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and be stupid live. So in 2022, 5,089 couples got married.
Times 1,000. That's the amount. Brother, read the number. That's the number. Yes.
Yeah.
That's how many.
So you're telling me 5,089 people.
Go ahead.
You're telling me 5,089 people got married in 2022.
I think that's times 1,000. So it's
how
probably
do you times that by 1,000?
It's probably like 5 million. That's why I said in the thousands.
Yeah.
Obviously, shit. You probably know 5,000 people. That's come on now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a shaky graph, man.
No. So you want them to put zeros behind all these numbers just so
I want to know how many people. Ask it a simple question. How many black couples got married in 2022?
You don't care.
Because something about that don't seem right.
I don't care.
Something about that. DQ, does that make sense to you in the chat? Does that make sense to you? 5,000 couples? It seems like it'll be more than that.
I'm not.
A lot.
But then let me zoom. Let me try to zoom in. What is it saying?
Yeah, that don't make sense.
You multiply that times that. They just didn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Zeros.
I was looking for the legend
in the thousands.
Okay, so yeah, that's millions. Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. And when 2023 last year or this year? You want this
how
year?
many people? How many black couples got married in 2023?
23.
Yeah, that was
And let me
funny,
tell
Thurman.
you,
He said you don't
this
care.
is
That was
he
hilarious.
said Hits
It's
just gonna
gonna
sit and
take
shop.
you to the statistics. There you go.
Yeah, it's gonna tell me where to go get the information because it's not
carry
gonna
your
give me
ass.
the.
That's what it's saying. Oh,
Yeah, it's not giving me the proper
Look,
information.
there go our website.
What is that?
Black Demographics.
Blackdemographics.com.
It tried to tell you. Hold on, let's go to Black Demographics and see how your people acting. Let's see.
Okay, here we go. This I like some million numbers. Okay. Black population. Can you ask ChatGPT how to make ChatGPT how to make the words bigger, please?
It's big as hell on my screen. I don't know what the hell you looking at. What are you trying to see, bro? That you can't see.
No, go back to where you at. Just zoom in. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Now you're cooking with grease. In 2022, U.S. Census Bureau estimates 50 million African Americans in the United States, which is 15% of the total American population of 300. Okay, damn it. This includes those.
Now we gotta do marriage. This ain't marriage.
Okay, you're just making me just dizzy.
That's population. We trying to do marriage, so we got to go back.
Yeah. I want to know how many black couples got married in 2023. Oh boy, AI research loses again.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of y'all that are not married, boy, I always would tell people that you should probably find somebody that you can connect with and get married, even if it's just a business deal. Get it done. Growing old alone in the United States is not cool. Having to wipe your own ass when you get old, not cool.
What if you got an AI generated ass?
That's just disgusting. That's just disgusting. But here's the thing. ChatGPT, if you got an AI marriage, it's probably gonna be fallible. And only be valid up to 3 years before the actual date. Marriage prevalence. I'm telling you, bro, if you look at growing old alone, that's probably hell, man. Hell on earth. Hell on earth. You get sick, you done fail. Ain't nobody checking on you. Your kids don't care about you no more.
Because you look dusty. Your hairline ain't right.
Your hairline ain't right.
Nobody wants you.
Don't nobody want you. You look dusty. Your hairline ain't right. I'm telling you, bro. Listen, all you independent, man, I ain't trying to get us banned. I was about to say something wild.
Mad crazy.
Yeah, I was about to say something real suspect. But like this, you could be yelling and screaming independence all you want, but when them looks run out, you're gonna hope somebody liked you before you gain weight on having children and whatnot. And for the men too, before you old, you're gonna wish somebody liked you before. If they only like you for your money, you're in trouble.
They not they got black and white, black and non-white.
Bro, I'm telling you, just ask your friend, bro. Now you running from your friend.
I'm
bro?
on Google. I was on my friend. My friend gave you a website.
No, you was on Gemini.
You
That's
just
your
don't
cousin.
want to do just say you don't want to do the math,
you was
bro.
on. You
just
was on
say you don't
Gemini.
want to do the math.
You
That's
was on
all.
Gemini. That's your cousin. I want to hear it from
just
your
say you don't want
best
to do
friend.
the math.
I don't want to do the math.
Okay,
that
good.
Ain't
we
obvious.
summarized it for you because see what does that say? That's the latest number they have. Which
don't
is
ever
what?
be a teacher, Hits. You not for the students,
don't
bro.
stop reading now. What does that say? You want the words bigger? There you go. Read it now. Don't stop now. What does that say? Let's just simple math.
Hey, listen. We are not on the corner with a bullhorn, and you ain't gonna be yelling at me talking about read.
My bad.
Okay. In 2020.
No, hold on. You got the chapter and verse. If you don't, they
now you're gonna tell me to read it. Now you want me to hold on.
Go ahead. Chapter and verse.
Let me read it. In 2022, there were approximately 5 million. There we go. Black.
Hold up, Brass. Hold up, Brass. Before you go, let me say this. Nah, fuck with you. Go ahead.
No, you got it. No, let finish reading. We're gonna look back at this number over here. Hold on. See this number right here that we looked at before?
5 million. Okay.
No, and that was
in
what? That was.
2022.
Go ahead.
Yo, okay, listen. Okay. We gonna do that strike. We passed strike 3. So the next one's gonna be violent.
Oh shit.
There were 5 million black married couples in the United States. Period. There we go. I want to know not how many couples there are. I want to know how many they added. Okay, so I know I can see that. So it added 2 million roughly. No, it added less than 1 million. Yeah, less than 1 million. So about 200,000 people, 200,000 couples got married between 21 and 22. Okay, I can get with that.
Now hold on. We went to our buddy, right? One of our friends.
No, your buddy. Fuck, screw ChatGPT.
It gave us the website, right? Not this one. It gave us this website. Brass didn't feel like doing the math for 2022 in the thousands. He didn't. So what we did was we went up here to our extension bar. We asked it to summarize in English, concise and clear, for our brother Brass. And
oh boy.
And there you go.
The shots is coming.
Even though we did research, Brass did not want to do the research. People, you saw it live. He did not. We went to Google. Google wasn't giving us that.
Y'all just Google.
That's crazy. No, so Googling is his own bird. He said this ain't research. Googling.
Yeah, he just Googling. My grandmother could do this.
But can you Google expertly? That's the question.
Do you have some expertise in Googling?
In Googling?
Oh, so who said somewhere someone said ChatGPT can't be used for research? Who said that? It don't matter, right? It doesn't matter, right?
Capital BRASS. I think that's who said it.
Hey, listen.
No, let's just get you out of here again, people. We're gonna do it again.
There we go with this cul-de-sac bullshit. Go ahead.
Is the National Library of Medicine a reputable site? Yes or no?
Yeah, I trust them to get some information. Yeah, I trust them to get some information.
Okay, so on their website, if we just type in the word research, we don't even have to read the whole article. There's 18 references.
Yeah.
Now, hey, look, no, you can read the whole thing. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna show y'all a cheat. You can type it right in here. Watch this. You could pick out any article you want, how to use it, whatever. Anyone. So let's go back to the one I was on. Something more specific, right? What is this? Computational biology. That sounds interesting. So let's go back to our little let's go back to our little window. Type in research.
By the way, I along with the chat are lost in what you're doing, bro.
Someone said ChatGPT cannot be used for research, right? Someone said it, not you, because you know better. You would never say that.
Gullah Griot TV says my teachers use AI.
Okay, just look. We're on the National Library of Medicine. In the field of, I'm gonna go through a few fields. Let's just start with one: biology, computational biology. We invite you to explore our 10 tips aimed at effectively utilizing ChatGPT to advance computational biology research while maintaining a strong. Thanks. My cousin out there doing some work. While maintaining a strong commitment to research. They use it in research. I told you, go to the National Library.
Go down.
We can go through it. I'm not reading this whole article. Let me show people.
I don't want to bore nothing.
Listen what I'm saying, bro. I don't want to bore nobody to death. Go to the National Library of Medicine and just put in ChatGPT in here. And it will give you all the articles where they're using it, how to use it, whether they like it or not.
Stop right there. Scroll up.
No.
No, scroll up.
You can't
to that,
understand
to
none of
that
this.
right
What you
there.
doing?
Stop right there. That chart. I want to see that.
Okay,
Now
screenshot it.
make that larger. No, make that larger.
Okay, y'all. He gonna hit y'all with read 'em shit. Go ahead.
Okay. 10 quick tips for ChatGPT and computational biology. Be ready for novelty. Keep an eye open for new AI tools. Try them out. It's worth it. Okay. Why did it go to 10?
There's 2 down
Okay,
here.
2. Add comments to this code. Change variable names for clarity. Extract functions where possible. Parallelize this loop. Where's 4? Okay, write a rejects to remove weird characters. Make these drug names consistent. 5. Here's 5 at. Okay, improve data viz. Make this plot colorblind friendly. In ggplot2, make X labels oblique. Summarize the text in 200 words. Rephrase the sentence. Scroll up a little bit to 7, please. Don't trust. Oh,
no, read it.
Don't trust.
No, don't stop. Because I'm gonna show you exactly. I'm gonna show you exactly. We're gonna end up back where we started. Read it. Go read all of them.
It's a real Brad, bro. Brad's New York.
Wait, just give me a second, bro.
Somebody in the chat tell me that
let me
this is
let
not.
me
No.
get to it, bro.
Now you can't read it because
wait, now I can't read it. See how they try to hide it?
Somebody in the chat tell me this doesn't tell you how to use ChatGPT for research.
Oh man, DQ, bro. Can I finish, bro?
Go ahead.
Okay. I get a banner, DQ. Don't trust ChatGPT blindly. You become responsible forever for what you have generated. Okay. 8. Give it clear context. Hey, what's going on, Kofi? Peace to you, bro. I can't wait for them books to come in. For those that don't know, that's Kofi Pasai research team. Let me see if I can remember it off the top of my brain. Same tree, different branch, publishing.com. They help you build websites. They help you, if you want to become an author, they help you write books. We're actually going to use them for consultation on our website. So peace to Kofi Pasai and Shawn and the whole team. When we get a chance, we'll put the link to your website in the chat. So shouts to you. Let me go back to number 7 real quick. Don't trust ChatGPT blindly. You become responsible forever for what you have generated. Engineer prompts. Give it clear context and objective tasks to make sure you are understood. Okay, I appreciate that, Kofi. Understanding the API. What's the API hits? What does API stand for?
Just read. We'll get to that later. Just
read. Oh man, you ain't even treating me like
an interface. No, cause we're gonna end up another rabbit hole. Just
okay, cool. Consider adding GPT processing for your bioinformatic applications. That's 9, and then 10. Don't become dependent. Watch for outages and price surges. Make sure people in your lab keep interacting with other humans.
Now, can you do us a favor? Since we know you know how to read.
Okay.
Can you read this part?
10 quick tips for ChatGPT in computational biology. I don't know. Was that supposed to change the world?
No. It was supposed to tell you, like, how more clear can they be? Utilizing ChatGPT to advance. This is just biology. This is just one page. Biology research while maintaining a strong commitment to research. What website is this? National Library of Medicine. Let's just do another one. This is just one we picked on computational.
I want to talk about that sentence you were talking about.
No, we read it. You're gonna keep
No, in your sentence. No, I want to go to that.
Which
one? It says, We invite you to explore our 10 tips summarized in Figure 1 aimed at effectively utilizing ChatGPT to advance computational biology research while maintaining a strong commitment to research integrity. Okay.
Yeah, showing you how to use it.
Explain number 7 and number 10.
No. Who in the audience? No. Listen, if somebody in the chat doesn't understand this sentence, right? Or steps 1 through 10, this says do not trust it blindly. Who would blindly trust if you're in the research field, especially
a dictionary? A dictionary.
Computational biology using ChatGPT. Let's not get out of the boat. Let's stay in the boat, right? One sentence. They give you 10 steps on how to use it for research. Again, this is just a simple one. Biology and National Library. Let's go over here and see what this one is. Finance. Right? Let's do the same thing.
You gotta make the right.
No, hold on. Oh, I will. Let's just punch in our little research word again. Come zoom in because
our handy dandy chatbot.
There you go. Read that for us, please.
ChatGPT is a highly versatile and powerful tool. It has revolutionized different sectors spanning from marketing to customer service, content creation, e-commerce, and research and development.
Okay, this article can be found on Upwork, December 2023. Is Upwork a reputable site? And they give you, hold on, and they give you 7 ways to use it. And they gave you, hold on, they gave you the different scenarios. You want to read the whole article on people?
I want to see something other than that.
Yeah, you're looking for hallucination, double check all them words that you're supposed to.
No, I doubt they'll put it in here. You just scrolling past so fast. I can't.
Okay. Go ahead, hit him with the readership. Go ahead. Tell me where to stop.
Go back up. You're the one bringing articles for read them.
I'm just showing people where to go read them.
Hold on. Okay, scroll up. Okay, here we go. Make it larger so the chat can see it. Okay, scroll up. Okay, here we go, right here. In a very short time, and I don't got my camera off because I'm eating. In a very short time, ChatGPT has evolved into an integral tool in the finance sector, helping stakeholders generate reports, create visualizations, analyze data, provide customer service, build question answering chatbots, and much more. While it's not,
my bad.
As soon as I was about to read,
no, you're good.
Said my phone about to die. Let me say this real quick.
Go ahead, bro. My bad.
No, I'm outside. Go.
Scroll up. Keep going. Back to where I was at.
No, you up here. I think integral.
No. Yeah, right here. Yeah. While it's not perfect, ChatGPT is facilitating increased productivity through the automation of repetitive and monotonous tasks, which allows individuals to focus more on core activities. Scroll up. That said, the financial sector is a deeply sensitive field requiring decision-making based on accurate and real-time data. Human oversight is required to review and fact-check all AI-generated outputs to ensure they are helpful for the use case.
So let's go back. No, let's go back to the original statement because no, you can laugh all you want. Let's go back because the people, now hold on, at least the people in our chat understand the statement because they know it's not personal because we are on the same team, obviously, and we're trying to help our people move forward, but they understand the original topic, which was what? ChatGPT cannot be used for research. We just showed National Library of Medicine. They use it and again, go here, type in search, read articles, make a video about it. Anyone. Upwork. This is just places it is used This is finance. We're looking for the word research, right? E-commerce and research and development. So that's showing as you. No one's saying it's 100%. No one's saying bank on it. No one said none of that. We're saying it can be used for research. We just showed two sectors: biology, finance. Let's pick another one. What do we got here? What is this one? Academia, right? Everybody's big on academia. Let's put it in here too. Research. Look at all them words over there. Research. Again, this is the what? PubMed Central is their search engine. National
we just on this
Library.
one?
This is academic studies. Can ChatGPT used for research? Just put that in front of any topic that I bring up. Finance.
Okay.
Can ChatGPT used for research and finance? We looked at it. They use it in finance. Can it be used in biology? They use it in biology. This one is pretty much academia. Can ChatGPT be used in academia? Someone would say academic writing, that's not academia. Well, you must not be in academia. So we'll just look at the abstract. Again, you can go to this website and just put in ChatGPT and read all the articles. Emerged as a potential tool for assisting writers in research and writing process. We have provided a list of potential uses of ChatGPT by a novice researcher for getting help during the research proposal, preparation, and manuscript. So again, if this is not research, what is? I can't read the chat, so somebody's going to have to tell me. Now, how you carry out your research, what topic you're trying to research, what field you're researching in, that's all post. The question is, can ChatGPT be used for research? So if we go to 2 sites, 3 sites, one finance, one biological, one academic, they all say you can and they are using it in research. Let's go to another one.
No, go back.
No, I'm putting the articles up. We're not going to read every article.
No, I don't. I just want to read the next sentence.
Go ahead. You can read the abstract. Go ahead. But
however,
ask the question and read the answer. They're always
okay.
Yep.
No, I'm reading. I'm trying to play fair.
No, you got it, bro. Just stay on the topic. That's all.
However, there are concerns regarding its reliability and potential risks associated with its use. So where do they talk about that? I see the research.
No, read it. Just keep reading.
Okay, the review highlights the importance of maintaining human judgment in the writing process and using ChatGPT as a complementary tool rather than a replacement for human effort.
Now you said article, that's not Van. Go ahead.
Okay, let me say it again. The review highlights the importance of maintaining human judgment in the writing process and using ChatGPT as a complementary tool rather than a replacement for human effort. The article concludes with the recommendations for researchers and writers to ensure responsible and effective use of ChatGPT in academic writing.
So if you read this, does that answer the question? Can you use ChatGPT for research in academic writing? Yes. Or no? Okay, let's go back to our.
Can I finish?
Let's just answer the question.
So you just want me to say yes with no?
I don't want you. I want you to say. You can say no. I just want you to answer.
No, I just said yes. But let me give context.
Okay, no. Let's go back to finance. Let's go back.
Hold on, real quick. Gullah Griot says that's the same. Copy and paste the following link. This might help possibly. Let's make him a mod so he can post links.
Okay, yeah.
That's the same one I posted. He says the same one that he posted. Great minds think alike.
I got about 2 more. So let's just answer the question. Then we can get into the weeds. Can it be used for research and finance?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Biology. Can it be used for research and biology?
As a complementary tool, yes.
All right. So we did biology, finance, academic writing. Now we're going to go in the legal realm. Can it be used in legal research, right?
As a complementary tool.
Yes. No, let's just show the people. You know what I mean? We could there. Now, this site, University of Arizona, James E. Rogers College of Law. they even show you how to prompt it, right? We ain't gonna go into all that, but they show you how to prompt for legal research, right? Why would they use it? Communicating effectively with it. What it
Come on, bro. You gotta make that. You gotta make that.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, that is super small, right?
So Gully, you're Doja, you're
let's go back.
A mod. You can post links if you want.
Okay, just read this right here for me, and then we could.
ChatGPT and generative AI legal research guide.
Okay, this would make you believe that you could use ChatGPT in legal research. True or false? And this is their guide on how they now. I'm assuming they're reputable. A University of Arizona College of Law.
Yeah, I don't know no Cracchiolo, but yeah, we'll give him a pass. His name's on the library, so he must have done something.
They actually go through, I'm assuming, how they would use it or suggest people use it to do legal research. Right? It's not me saying it. This is. And
all right, but go back up to the top. Let's read that.
It's just a guide. Go ahead.
Okay. Communicating effectively with ChatGPT. ChatGPT is designed to understand and respond human natural language input similar to communicating with a person. To get the most out of ChatGPT, it's crucial to provide clear and specific questions or prompts with adequate context. Like a person, ChatGPT can only generate useful responses if it fully understands. Like a person, ChatGPT can only generate useful responses if it fully understands the question or request. So providing sufficient context. Giving ChatGPT more words and context in your prompt allows it to better comprehend and respond accurately. Adequate information and context is key for ChatGPT to understand the prompt. The more details and background you provide, the more relevant and useful ChatGPT's responses will be. ChatGPT works by predicting the next word in a sequence. Longer prompts and more context give it more information. In summary, communicating naturally but providing ample context through detailed prompts is essential for getting the most value out of ChatGPT's language abilities. Okay.
So their site actually shows you or gives you examples. Formulating legal research prompts, right? We don't got to look all that, but obviously they go through each one. ChatGPT, Claude. I didn't even look at that. I just went to the ChatGPT. Copilot. The three ones we talk about all the time: ChatGPT, Claude, Microsoft, Copilot. Right. So is it safe to say, for legal research, can we use ChatGPT? Yes or no?
As long as you are educated enough in this research.
Can you answer yes or no in the affirmative or negative?
Are you going to allow me to? Are you going to
just so the audience can hear?
Can I just be brass, please? I just want to be brass.
Okay.
Yes, you can use it for research if you understand the context and information, details and background in order for it to give you useful responses. Yes.
Okay, so again, we'll go back to the original comment. ChatGPT cannot be used for research, right? That's what they said. This one is medium. Okay, so we did finance, we did biology, we did legal. Now we're on to historical research, right? Let's just see what they say about that. All right.
Yeah, but this is figurative. This ain't like the other ones. It says, how will it help? So I'm saying the other ones I like because they were actual, like,
the question is okay, hold on. Let's scroll.
Wait, who is it first? Just tell me who it is. Who wrote this?
This is from Medium.
This is from Medium. Okay, so Ishmael wrote this. Okay.
Okay, let's just go down. Can you read that for me? I'll make it a little bit larger. Because remember, we're just trying to answer a simple question. Can ChatGPT be used for research? Okay. Please, sir. Read.
ChatGPT serves as a sophisticated search assistant capable of sifting through copious amounts of information to locate specific events, individuals, or historical connections. It can save historians countless hours by presenting them with relevant excerpts, citations, and references, thereby streamlining the research process.
This article is on Medium.
Wait, stay right there. No, but
hold on. No, I'm just trying to show people the date. That's all. August 21st. Okay. It's 3 minutes.
Right there.
Okay, go ahead.
No, scroll back up for a little bit. I cannot see why 8 people think this is exciting. This is, but I can.
What?
All right, scroll down.
What you say?
No, I just can't see. There are people watching us do this live. This is like what we do in the voice chats. This is crazy. Now this is like a high point
you said
for me
down.
on YouTube.
Down or up?
Yeah, scroll down.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, hold on. Keep going. Okay, hold on. Keep going. Okay, go down. Go down.
I think that's it. The conclusion. That's
okay. That's the first article that you presented, right? And it's funny that this is the one article that's not like from a. I like how you're doing it. You're doing it from like Law Library, National Medicine.
Yeah, because some of that stuff, ain't nobody reading through all that. It's crazy.
No. But what I'm saying is the difference. This is more like Medium is more like a op-ed, right? People write stuff, and that's the first one that didn't say you should double check the information nowhere in the article.
But I also think they're looking at it from a general point of view. And like people said before, the field of historical research, they're assuming that you come into this
kind of knowing already.
Yeah, of understanding, and they're not giving you super details on like how to use it. They're just saying what it could be used for. So again, as long as it answers our initial question, hopefully this triggers more videos and people are like, well, go through a whole process. Maybe one day we'll pick a research topic and we'll go through the whole thing using ChatGPT. But I'm just trying to show across different fields, it is and it can be used for research. Whether it's right, wrong, I'm not paying for
I have a Washington Post and a New York Times. I just got to put it on the Tribe Media.
Gotcha. So what we got next? This one is environmental. So we'll add this to the end of our question. Can ChatGPT be used in environmental research? Right.
Okay.
So we'll go back to our search tab. We got to let me zoom in because Brad sits too far back from his computer.
No, the writing, funny.
What's up?
When you're live, right, and you're sharing your screen, on your screen, the writing is huge. I know because I do it.
Yeah. But for you,
but for me in the chat, it is not. This is
my bad because I'm blind over here, yo. I can see the,
Okay, what you want me to read?
This one is about environmental, and this is February 2024 from Sci.org or Sci.org, whatever it is, Sci.org news. But again, our our general question is, can ChatGPT be used? And this one I picked was environmental, right? I'm trying to bounce around a little bit here. They actually couple it with 2 other, this new paradigm. Here we go. Let's try this right here. Read. Now, you want to read that one or you want me to read it?
You talking about the blue?
Yeah.
Okay. The method involves using ChatGPT's intuitive conversational interface to guide users through the intricate steps of machine learning, from initial data analysis to the interpretation of results. Keep going. Read that. The integration of ChatGPT with machine learning can dramatically lower the barriers to employing advanced data analysis in environmental science, allowing for more efficient pollution monitoring. policymaking, and sustainability research. It marks a significant step toward more informed environmental decision making and the potential for groundbreaking discoveries in the field.
So, can ChatGPT be used in environmental research? Yes or no? And then you can yes or no, and then you can add your stipulation.
Yes. No. Scroll down. Scroll down as a complimentary tool. Yeah.
All I want is a yes or no, just so we can hopefully next time we all talk, we can be on the other end of that question. You know, go ahead. Where you at? I think that was it. That was just
okay. So when you're done, I want to get my point.
Okay, just let me do my little closing. I tried to go through different fields. Obviously, there's a million fields of study of, you know, all type of backgrounds. I tried to choose finance, legal, biological, environmental, what was the other one? Academia. I think it was academic writing. All of those different fields. Like, you can Google it and you'll find different articles. Now, this is assuming we all know, whoever's been dealing with ChatGPT, they knew it was it had the ability to hallucinate when they put it out to the public. It's in their white paper. It's in all their information. It's literally a disclaimer at the bottom of the ChatGPT screen. Well, this is a model screen, but it tells you, you know, it may hallucinate or give you wrong answers. Anybody who I talked to when I first tried to share it with people, or people, you know, were interacting with me with it, was I always said, you have to double check and be careful because it can give you false answers. So this is all of these fields understand that much of it. And in the more, you know, I guess particular fields, they give you exactly things what to look out for, not just say, oh, it, you know, it's going to hallucinate, double check. Like in this one is biology. I'm sure they give you things to look for. Actually, look, the 10 tips again, what to look for, what, you know, how to get through it. In the legal research one, they actually even showed you how to prompt it. So they understand that and they're using it. So I didn't want people to think, oh, you can't use it because it makes mistakes. If that's the case, we can't work with each other. We can't do any of that. But this is just to show it is being used. I didn't get to space. There's a lot of, you know, different fields that we can go into. So hopefully next week we can have some people in the chat bring up different fields of study that they may not know it's being used in, and we can, you know, dig a little deeper. But that was my point, is just to show people it can be and is used in research. And I conclude.
In closing,
so
people understand where my stance is, and then we can get out of here. In closing, I believe that it can be used for some research. What's the point you trying to make? Chat get past this. It's just a chat get past this. That's funny. This is a quick matter of fact. What's up, Joel? So my point to this whole thing is, and I think people confuse my stance, in that community that we always talk about, right? There are so many more from what I've seen, I'm not want to say it absolutely, but there's so many more people that are self-taught, autodidact, and in a lot of fields, not just that community, but where I think sometimes rather than learning a subject, what it do, Joel? Good to talk to you. And we closing, but you're welcome to join right before we close. There is so many people in communities doing shows, doing lectures, this, that, and the other, that what I would call ChatGPT smart, meaning they don't know, they don't know the subject. Someone asked them a question, they ChatGPT it and spit it back as though they know the subject. Now, in a pinch, I would say that makes sense. Or if somebody says something to you that is kind of scamish, right? It's somebody they're trying to get over on you, and you want to ChatGPT something or Wikipedia or Gemini or Google or Perplexity, whatever. If you want to do it for that so that you don't get scammed, I can agree. But my position will never change from this unless you present something that they can say is infallible or whatever. Quick information is not always good information. So while I believe it can be used in research, one of the things that I really loved about some of the articles that you presented, it's clear it can be used for some research, but complementary tool that they show you, yes, it can be used for research, but you need human context. Yes, it can be used. Let me add Joel. Yes, it can be used for human research. Yes, it can be used for research as a complementary tool. And in order to get the best prompts from ChatGPT, you need to be educated on the subject. So I'm not talking about for the layman, right? I'm not, everybody, it's, oh, you just want everybody to go to school. One, yes, that's true. Two, I think for the people that we're discussing this with, is so many self-taught people that what I see, in my opinion, is beginning to happen is we're actually kind of changing the rules, I guess, so that like self-taught people can be somehow the same as people that went to school on the subject. And then in closing on this thought, if just being self-taught and having ChatGPT and Wikipedia as a resource to help you do your research and you're self-taught on given subject, then what would be the need to go get experts? People that went to school, that got their PhDs. What would be the point? You wouldn't need them if school was not more important than ChatGPT. And I close. Joel, what up, G?
What up, fam?
Non-Christian Christian in the
Hey,
building.
it's what it do, man.
Non-Christian Christian. What's
going on with
What up,
DQ, man? Brass, what's up, man?
What's going on, G?
Yeah, I gotta say this. There's a lot of people fighting against get past this. A lot of people fighting, and you know why? Because they can't get past this. And they say a lot of weird stuff, and they don't like it that now their audience is empowered. So when you say, well, they say, yeah, 5G gonna enter your house and cause cancer. Paint your house with lead. I can say, oh, paint my house with lead. 5G gonna cause cancer. I can go type it. And I'm right there live while they running off at their mouth telling you Egyptians are black. You can debunk them. Right there in your face. I said, no, yo, you lying. Get past this. Get past this. And they don't like it. They don't like that. They don't like that now the audience not in a stupor. And I gotta sit here and listen to you say all these big words and sound smart and be enamored with you. I can just wait till you say what you say and I can type it in. That's the importance of ChatGPT. Nobody's trying to say that ChatGPT is the end all be all. We already know it's you get out of it what's put in.
Right.
And be all end all.
Yeah, check this out. And if I type it in and it give me bad information, and then hits turn around and say, no, that's not right. You really
stay right there, Joel. Stay right there, Joel.
All right.
You said if I type in and it gives me bad information. If you don't have a context of that information that you're putting in, you don't have an educational background on the information that you're putting in, what you get back, you wouldn't know if it's right or wrong.
Yeah, you cut me off too early. I was going to give an example.
Go ahead.
I was going to give an example. And then hits like, nah, man, that's not how you don't want to use that to make the web page. You really want to use X, Y, and Z. And then I go look up. So now at this point I gotta go further. Because Hits is saying he said, no, you don't want to stop right there. I say, okay. So now I go Google or Wiki. I go do one of them too, right? And then I spend some time doing some research. Then I catch y'all on the next show, and I say, yeah, hits you right, or I say, oh no, hits. Did you think about this one right here? See what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is that I feel like the people who fighting with ChatGPT right now just don't like it, just simply because it's a quick tool to give you some quick information. And you're right, some stuff we don't know because I can't speak Medunetta, as an example. I can't tell you what them people said. I'm not a linguist, a linguist. Right. You see what I'm saying? So right. No, but it can send me to some places to go read some other things and go on Google, and I can read more, and then I can get a better understanding. It's just a quick tool. That's all it is. I don't know why people so scared of it. I mean, I do know why people so scared of it.
Yeah, you know why. Yeah, I mean, I would say you know why people are scared of it. Yeah.
GPT, you got to get past this. Go ahead and check with it for a while.
And all I've been saying this whole time, I'm the person that has been credited with, because I'm no longer admitting that I said this. I'm the person that's being credited with saying that it was God. I'm being credited.
Oh
with
yes, that was you 100%.
Yeah.
Because he was trying to be a wise guy.
I think it was Sosa.
He was trying to be a wise guy.
I'm not trying to be funny, but I think it was Sosa. I'm not, whatever. But I will say this, right? I think
you said it the most, so now you got to win.
So I think what the challenge for me is kind of like it was a revelation that it was fallible, which I guess I was kind of stupid not believing that it could have made a mistake. Then you start hearing about the hallucinations and all of that stuff. So when I jumped out and started saying ChatGPT can't be used for research, I was false in saying that. I think as the argument goes along, and I got hits next to me, that's AI. So I understand where he's coming from. So I'm gonna listen to him. But I think when you say it can be used for research, I think the responsible thing to do is the same as these publications, these research and educational publications, medicine, the law library, stuff like that, is keeping in context, like you said, it's a complementary tool. In order to get out great information that you can use for research or to advance research, I think you have to have some educational background to even make the query good enough to where to give you back something worth whatever. And that's what those articles are saying. You got to have some human context, some background, and it's not a replacement. I think one of the articles said it's not a replacement for you doing the work. So I'm standing on my statement that's on the screen right now. ChatGPT can be used for some research. Brad says, take your ass to school. Go to school.
Oh, hold on. So I guess that'll be the new argument going forward. Watch. I guess we're going to hear that everywhere now. Who hasn't been saying it yet? Oh, it can be used some. All of that is nonsense. All these extra words. Statement. No, hold on. Statement was, can ChatGPT be used for research? We just showed again, it can be, and it is in all different kind of fields. Just basic Googling, you will find that, right? And I was real specific in trying to find things that said ChatGPT, not machine learning, not deep learning, not AI. I didn't go all over the place because we want to keep it to the context that the layman can understand. And what I also want to make sure people too, also it's conversational. And this is the part, if someone says it can't be, it can't. Unlike Google, you can ask it to. I don't understand that. Can you explain it to me better? What's a better process? Where could I look for? It's a conversational tool also. But I just try to stick to the key words and the key topic. And I think you know, then next week, I think this is what we're gonna do next week. I'm gonna show y'all this real quick. You should have the app in your phone, right? Everybody should have the ChatGPT app in their phone, right?
So hits you pretty much saying people need to learn how to use it better, is what you said.
Well, not no, not better, not better. I think people need to understand how it works. Just like a lot of people use Google, but there's better ways to use Google, right? If you just look up Google Dorks, DORKS, it'll show you better ways to use Google. If people understand it's conversational, the language models are pre-trained, and they get better like every what we on, like every 6 months now, they got a new model, and it's actively being used across all fields. So knowing what you're talking about helps, but unlike a general search engine, you can actually talk to it and have it, you know, give you a not necessarily the answer that you're looking for, but understand why you're getting the answer. Understand better ways to get that answer. And you can't do that with Google. You can't tell Google, hey, I'm having trouble with this shit. You can literally tell them, I'm having trouble with this shit. Help me out. I don't get it. That's the part people need to understand. So for research, start somewhere. Don't let people trick you. Oh, you can't use it to get to the moon with. They already using it on Mars or headed to Mars. Don't worry about it. Start off with what you're trying to research. And that's where we're at. Can it be used for research? And I think we show that. And that's for the people. That ain't, you know, us to argue back and forth. It's for the people. So
all right, good stuff. All right, I'm gonna drop out, man. Y'all brothers, peace out, man. I'm gonna start the rest of the show, man.
We dropping off too. I appreciate
man, peace. Yeah, we at the 2 hour and 32 minute mark. We did pretty good today.
Yep. Hits, you got anything in closing, DQ?
Yes, sir.
Hits, you got anything in closing, DQ? You got anything in closing?
Yes. Make sure that y'all stay tuned to the more shows, the elevation, the growth, pause, and the expansion of TMI, man. Salute the hits, salute the brass. Make sure y'all get tickets for the Texas tour. Jizza, Inspector Dick. Make sure y'all get tickets for that Devin the Dude, Tough Time. Yeah, man, we're gonna continue to stay blessed, stay elevated. And yeah, that's how we doing it, baby. DQ Hampton.
I got one more thing to say, Brass. I got one more thing to say to you.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Can you tell my friend Brass, have a good day in Spanish?
Certainly. You can say, que tengas un buen día, Brass.
Tell him thanks for all of his help and support in Mandarin.
You're speaking rubbish to me. You and your buddy speaking rubbish.
All right, y'all.
Hey, man, he changed his life. His buddy changed his life.
Join that Discord. The link's in the chat. Also, Gullah, he showed me a book, but I don't know how to show it, so I'm gonna just say what it is. I'll show it on another show because I don't know how to share the screen and show the Discord. But it's a book called hold on 1 second.
Oh snap! You did some math.
It's a book called ChatGPT: What It Is, How to Use It, and How to Make Money Out of It by Albert Isaacs. So I'm always about business. So that is definitely a book I'm gonna be picking up. And just so y'all know, man, we got love for all of y'all, not just the people who love us. You know, we just gonna kind of just thug this thing out, but we appreciate y'all for checking in. Let's see, what can we shout out? Who else can we shout out? Let's show some love before we go. Shout out to Shawn P. Appreciate that interview, big brother.
Shawn P.
We definitely look out for the clips. There's gonna be clips coming out on that for repurposing the videos and promotional purposes.
Yeah, put your team Alice.
Yep. Kofi Parsai research team just sent me the tracking number. Those books is on the way. I appreciate that. Yeah. We'll hook up with y'all for the website. Let's see what else we got. Gullah Griot TV. He'll be the second interview in our interview series. That's Friday at 7 o'clock. Look out on the flyers for that. And he joined the Discord. So peace to you, Doja. I appreciate the support. Who else can we shout out? Anybody else doing anything? Sosa World TV.
Yeah, shout out Sosa World. Shout out Chef.
Yeah, shout out Carnivorous Podcast.
Always. Y'all order a book. Order a book from TMI. Exploring Texas Ponds, Bass Fishing Guide. Yeah, man. We got it going. Shout out everybody showing love, man. Appreciate y'all.
Y'all have a good one. Much love to y'all. And on that note,
DQ. Look.
Dumping my Swisher guts on my high school diploma. Knowing I'm highly educated from my aroma. Don't know where it's coming from, but I know it's marijuana. And you can smell the leaves in the room.
Check. Look, I got a new weed strand come from New Zealand. It's a new weed brand from my new weed man. Connected to the growers, I'm a true weed fan. I'm a true weed stan. Green thumb and green hands. Jammin' Lee Village, I'm a cool geek, man. I got a smooth freak who chillin' for a cool week, man. Running through them papers like a Newsweek stand. Cause all my cushions fuckier than Juneteenth bands. I'm selling 3.5s to 3 or 4 guys.
A cool freak. I can't talk about you.